What's going on, warriors and warriorettes? We are back. The Road Dogs here with another episode of the No Frillz podcast, episode 17. I can't believe it's been so many. What's going on, my Road Dog?
I've been doing A-OK.
I think he's the only person that did not look up as we saluted.
Because he know the deal. He know the bridge is going to connect anyway to bring this all together. But yes, the No Frillz podcast, episode 17 and counting.
Mm-hmm.
The Road Dogs and all that BTM team in the building. And we are here relaxing right now with none other than one of New York's finest, New York representatives. I don't even know. Should I call you a T.O.?
I don't even know what to call myself right about this point.
Well, that's CitiOfBrass. That's what we call them at the end of the day. How you doing, my man?
A little bit of everything. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's going on? My man with the young name Andy.
Here. Good to be here. You know what I'm saying? Love the setup y'all guys got out here, man.
Oh,
real
appreciate
dope.
it. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're
real
trying
dope,
to do things
dope.
out here, baby. Well, goddamn
yes.
it. Welcome.
Oh, yes, please.
Let's toast it up. Yeah, see, look.
Welcome. Yes.
Look at this.
Oh, yes.
Now, look, if y'all follow the episode of No Frillz, I ain't started drinking until I started doing this podcast. Look what they did.
That's the stress, right?
That's crazy because before this episode even started, he always asks for a cup. He fronting. He actually always asks for a cup. But it's all right, though. I'm going to let you ride.
But look, I'm chasing every shot with a gallon of water, though. I'm keeping the BAC level low.
Yeah. Well, at least it's on camera now that we know that you're not a drinker. For real.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, City.
What's up?
We like to do something here in the No Frillz podcast. It's called The Humble Beginnings.
Okay.
And and definitely I'm going to touch up on the name. I know what it's about, but I want you to explain. I'll be eyeing the Facebook and the Twitter. I know what you was talking about, the CitiOfBrass, the card and all that.
Okay. You doing your homework? All right.
Yeah. Something like.
Introduce yourself to the people.
Yeah, this is Pi CitiOfBrass. Real name, government, you know what I mean? Andy. Everybody knows me as the, one of the Makoto gods out there, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day from Third Strike all the way to Street Fighter 4. Play 5 and all of that. So, just doing my thing out here.
You did use Makoto. I knew you for using that freaking Sakura. But yeah.
Sakura,
when she came out.
In CVS 2, right?
And in 4, no. In 4 you was using Sakura too?
I was using, I was Sakura.
When she had that bullshit jumping, right?
Yeah.
So about the jump roundhouse. No, they was both bullshit jumping.
That shit that Cav was bitching about. What Chris G was doing.
Jump first. That's jump first. No, the roundhouse too. That both of them shits were cheap. Anyway, you know what was wild though? That was crazy. When you went to Street Fighter 4, you started playing Honda. That was random as fuck.
Oh yeah.
What the from Makoto?
Well, nah, because what it is it's a funny story. Like, I got inspired by Eddie Lee. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you remember the days when. Lee. So he was able to always kick ass without finishing his combos, you know what I'm saying? Because he had straight fundamentals. He was using A groove for y'all don't know, CVS 2, you got different grooves, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And A groove was the custom combo, And he was never able to really complete the combos, but he would still be kicking people's ass, you know what I mean? So I always admired that. Like, he kind of nerfed himself, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, at the time when Street Fighter 4 came out, everyone was saying Honda was the weakest. So I said, all right, I'm going to take that challenge.
You're talking about Vanilla, right?
Vanilla, exactly. Because in the beginning, everyone was using ROG, you know what I'm saying? Because they just figured out the Ultra,
Oh, yeah. Headbutt Ultra,
Headbutt into Ultra, Ryu, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Ryu.
Easy combos into Ultra, you know what I'm saying?
Akuma.
So you let them know you play pianos. You Beethoven.
Oh, trying to drum it out, you know what I'm saying? Exactly.
You got those? You got pianos?
Yeah, there's a little cheat I had to it, but, I ain't gonna...
So you don't got them? You don't got them? There's no frill, you don't got them. You don't got it. He said
I was doing, I was sliding.
So
it was something else. No, not the piano. No, I couldn't do it. You know what? That's why in CVS 2, I was always trying to fuck around. I couldn't do that shit with Blanca because you have to be able to piano that shit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. CVS 2?
RC Shock.
Oh, nah, that shit's giving me carpal tunnel just thinking about that shit. God damn, there was a lot of shit you had to do for that.
Damn, you just made me think of Nestor. My man Nestor was...
Nestor.
Jeez, his freaking Blanca was crazy.
For sure. Shout out to Nestor.
Yo, that man was cooking some cows with some Blanca.
Nestor, man.
Bro, cancel electricity all day.
Yeah, he was one of the dudes holding down the East Coast, man, for real. Shouts out to him. Shouts out to his boy Smooth Cat, you know what I mean?
Oh, wow, Smooth Cat. I think he got kids now.
Oh, yeah, he's a grown man. Oh, yeah.
Wow, Smooth Cat.
Doing the grown man things right now. Shouts to him. Yeah.
So, Andy, our viewers might not know, but I'm pretty sure there's most of them that don't know. You mentioned Pi earlier. Talk about that. What is Pi?
So Pi stands for Professional Instigators Entertainment. Started that group with Lee Chung. You know what I'm saying?
You part of that squad. You don't even know it. You part of that squad. You don't even know it. That's Pi Ave.
I'm going to talk to Lee Chung about that.
But yeah.
So funny story with that. The way how that happened is I was playing online, you know what I mean? Street Fighter 4 Vanilla, you know, and I was playing this Ken player, you know what I'm saying? I think I was kicking his ass, you know what I'm saying? But I thought he was talking shit. With Honda. You know what I mean?
Ken sucked in Vanilla.
No, he didn't.
Sanford started with Ken. No, Ken was ass.
No, he wasn't.
He was ass.
I don't even
He actually
remember.
wasn't even ass.
You was using Ken.
The game was just not evolved yet.
You were using Ken.
Yeah.
And then you stopped, so he was ass.
Who'd you? Oh, then you went to Abel.
Exactly.
I went to Bison first,
Yeah.
then Abel.
Okay,
Anytime
okay,
Yipes drops
okay.
a carry, they ass.
No. I'm telling you, no bullshit. He was just dry. That's all it was. I didn't want to play
Dry?
shoulder.
Okay.
Ah, that's true. He was ass. All right. We'll take that. All right, cool. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. He was ass.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyway, I heard this dude. I thought he was talking shit. You know what I'm saying? But he was just like complaining or whatever. So I was like, "Yo, what's up? Where you from?" I could tell he's from New York. You know what I mean? And we chopped it up. Ended up being Chin. You know what I mean? So, you know, shouts to Chin, Pa Chin, and you know, chatted for a little bit. We met up. I told him about the FGC and tournaments and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then, you know, shit took off from there because he introduced me to his boy Lee Chung. You know
Oh,
what
so
I mean?
you got Chin in the FGC.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Because Chin has actually got like.
Oh yeah,
His code is ridiculous.
Slept
He's like
on.
a Cody
definitely slept on.
monster.
He just
Definitely hit a
you know,
gym.
he's definitely, you know, he's on his hood shit. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't care to go to tournaments and
Okay.
shit like that. You
Bro.
know what I mean? That anytime he went out there, it was me forcing him to go. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Listen,
so
man,
that's what it is,
You
man.
want to talk about hood shit, man? Yo, I remember the first time I met Chin. He had a do-rag string that hit the motherfucking floor. That hit the fucking floor when he's standing on both 2 feet. I was like, God damn,
The
right?
long straight joint. You be like,
he definitely on his
Yo, hell yeah.
Chin can't let go of his 90s music, man. He can't let go of the
nah,
90s style.
I respect that. I'm the same way.
Nah, dead ass. Yo, Chin is ridiculous when it comes to hip hop. Yo, his knowledge is crazy. Yo, what
I
you know
believe
about?
it.
What you know about? I forgot where he was driving me. I know he was driving me. No, yeah, it was to JFK one time. I had to go take a trip. He to go to like a tournament, and in his car, right in the front seat, he got the booklet of just CDs. Like you just like, oh, it's mad weight to it. It's mad weight. You gotta be like. But yo, it had
And then
mad
every time you
classics.
change your page, you gotta fix the shit.
He be like,
You still gotta fix the shit, pull him down and shit.
Nah, Chin hit me with the yo, watch out with that, son. That's
exactly how he talks.
Yeah, watch out with that, man. Those are classics. That's it, though. But yeah,
shouts to Chin, man.
Continue on, Pie. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you know, going out to different tournaments and stuff, you know, I feel like they didn't really have that kind of like raw essence of like, you know, being yourself and still rocking with a team. So, you know, me and Chung thought about it. It was like, yo, you know, Chung is always clever with the words. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
So,
already.
Freestyle Francis, that's what we call him. So anyway, he thought of the name Team Pie, which stands for the team that we doing, you know what I mean? And that's what we did. As soon as we came up with the team name, we made the logo. We started just trying to instigate matches, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to bring that raw talent out of people and talk shit at the same time.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's really where we came out of it. So, you know.
Yeah, because a
it's
lot of that
blessing.
is lost nowadays with the new
Especially
age.
now, yeah. It's getting more deeper into the esports side now, you know, like I say it all the time and laughing, you know, like the way they call the word pop off now, you know.
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah. It's just a guy excited, like he'll get up and he'll go like this. He'll go.
Yep, and that's a
He'll go
pop off.
and that's a
like,
pop-off,
oh,
yeah.
Popped
man,
off.
like
Look. Yo, he popped off.
he popped off.
Yeah,
like,
nah.
You
Yeah.
know, so man, if they, I don't even know if the FGC nowadays, like the 09ers, the 16ers, I don't even know if they knew like what the real pop off, like CF, like real popping off, like banging. Yo, I don't even want to go there.
I
It's
seen fights brew out of pop off.
Yeah, exactly.
See quarters flying and all that type
Everything,
of shit.
yo. Everybody lost their turn.
Oh, yeah.
What order are you in now? You know what I'm saying? They just bang this shit. You know what I'm saying? What order are you in
Coins
now?
on the floor. Yeah, that was my token.
Who
That's my
goes
token.
next? Yep.
That was my
Who go
token.
next?
Oh, my
Yeah, shouts
God.
to CF, man. Damn.
So,
bringing me
that
back.
was you, Lee Chung,
Me
Chin,
and Lee Chung, Chin.
and then y'all expanded. Talk about some other members that y'all
yeah,
recruited
so
in
then
there.
we recruited Poem, the muscle man now he a
Oh,
muscle man.
D. You seen? You
got
Now
Paul.
you see Paul. Damn, I forgot about Paul. That's my dude.
Dogs.
Yo, what happened to Paul?
Forget it.
Brolic as fuck.
Forget it.
Yo, that's what's up. Yo, Paul was my dude, yo.
Yeah.
My man rocking the rog, right?
Mad
Yes,
wisdom.
Yes.
He was
yes.
playing the lame shit. He was
Yes.
playing like the Capri. He was patient. He was smart.
Oh, he did start using the camera for a minute.
Yo, let me tell you something, yo. Lee Chuck told me the reason, yo, we play, once in a while they get on, we all get on and play, you know what I'm saying? Even though they don't play, you know what I mean? But they just, fucking around bullshit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, Poem knows that I use Sakura, in Street Fighter 5. So he said, fuck it, I'm gonna fuck around and try to use her too. And me and Poem and Chung was going back and forth about characters and shit like that. And I was like, yo, but you know what I'm saying? Poem is using, Sakura, you know what I mean? Even though she's weak, you know what I mean? He's like, yo, Poem can't use characters without charging, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta use charging. Yeah. So when he was telling me that, I was fucking dying, man, because he's trying to say Poem can't use characters he can't use fireball characters, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, after the Poem, after we recruited Poem, then after that, we had a good friend of Chin, which is Daffy. Mm-hmm. Okay. Shouts to Daffy, still repping hard. He's still in Twitch, you know what I'm saying? Him and Sanford streaming.
Pushing weight, goddamn.
Hi, Daffy.
Yeah. He's one of the dudes that, out of all of us, he was like the jack of all trades when it came to the fighting games. You know what I mean? He played all of them. You know what I mean? So, all the new gen ones, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I would definitely go to Chin when it goes to the old school, you know what I mean? Like Alpha 2, Alpha 3, you know what I mean?
Mortal Kombat 3.
Yeah, Mortal he killing that every day.
Crazy.
Always trying to come after L.I. Joe.
Yo, I want to fucking play, bro.
Yeah,
I want to play some Human Smoke.
But you know what? Let me double back, though, because I got the order wrong. So, of course, it was it was me, Chung, Chin, Daffy, and Sai. That was the first 4 right there.
Pi Sai.
Sai. Shouts to Pi Sai. He's out in the UK.
Exactly. When Sean broke the table, you broke the table, Sean.
Oh, yeah, Sean did break the table.
He broke that shit, man.
He did.
It's sponsored by Kia real quick.
Yeah, man. So, it was the first 4. Then we went to Poem. Then after that, we went to Zeus. Mm-hmm. And then we closed it out with Smug.
Oh, man.
The mayor of Duff City.
So after Smug, I said, you know what? We don't need nobody else, you know what I'm saying? For a while, you know what I mean? And then later on, we picked up Kami. Only because, you see, the thing was, it was really about the vibe. I really didn't care about your play style, if you was getting good, whatever, because we felt like we could get you good, you know what I mean? So it was really more about your you just being yourself. You know what I mean? You being out there, not being afraid to, speak your feelings, whatever, So, anyway, Kami was a good fit to us. So we put him on too, and, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was. That's what it was.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Pie, man.
What's
the
up.
delegation. Yeah. Listen, man. When I hear Team Pie, the first names that come out in the top of my head is obviously like Zeus and Smug.
Oh, Zeus.
You know what I mean? Obviously Lee Chung Chen. You know what I mean? But that's like it's easier for me to really know them because I'm from New York City. You know what I'm saying? But when you hear Team Pie on a global scale, you know what I'm saying? It will be Zeus and Smug. And listen, man, there was a point in time I was watching LBC every Wednesday. And I'm like, God damn, is he gonna block the overhead this time? And I think you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to start no trouble.
Yo, those rivals though.
Oh no, we gonna start it.
Too good.
Oh yeah, we gonna start the trouble.
Yo, we needed that though, and
we gonna start it.
Okay,
we gonna talk about it. Yeah, we gonna.
Is he a fan of the show?
I don't know, but.
Fucking man, Sanford's dome was getting clapped, son. Yo, and what's crazy is, like, this is around the time I started, like, reading the data. I think the overhead was, like, -2, -1, bro.
Yeah.
Right? No, but...
Yo,
that beef was just so funny to me, though. Because you know what it is, too, man? Sanford's been in the scene for a minute, and he always had that one person that just got to him all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
In any game, it was just one person that just got in his nerves, and he felt like he was better than them, but he just couldn't beat them, and it was just killing him.
I'm gonna tell you, Dudley was a character that was bitched about a lot.
Hold on, but before we really get there,
a lot. I'm talking about Smug. Yeah, of course. Because
nobody else was.
You know
really
what it was
like?
They were saying that in NLBC, nobody really played characters that beat Dudley. So they was all getting cooked, thinking like, oh, he's cheap as fuck because you're not playing no characters to beat him. On the Japanese Sailors, he was like 8th or something like that.
Bottom
maybe.
5.
Oh yeah, he was low.
Yeah,
he was low.
So they was getting their shit cooked up because they
Nah, but Smug was cooking in the Nationals. Are you serious?
Yeah,
he was.
Yo, I remember that was freaking.
But this was before all of that too.
No.
It's funny you say that, right? Because everybody was telling him like, yo, just block the overhead. Even Cav, Cav, Dominion. Shout out to Cav. He was like, yeah, everybody talking about, yo, just block the overhead. But He said, Smug played the jab. Them niggas was getting punched in the dome too, though.
I can imagine his face anytime he was
like, yo, look,
a pro player, somebody from Japan, just getting clapped.
So Kido not blocking overhead. Why he not blocking it?
I was like, look at Puko. Puko, he don't know how to play. Oh. Remember, he was like, look at Puko. He look like he don't know how to play. Yo, check this out. No. So that was an era. That was an era. This is when literally like a next level battle circuit was born, right? Like it was like the first tournament and all that. Obviously, for a while, it was Sanford and Dominion in the finals.
Of course, all the time.
In the finals, it's either Tiger, Sonic Boom, or Hadouken, Sonic Boom.
Yeah. Courtesy Arturo.
Arturo was in there.
Guard Crusher Arturo was cooking when he had the rolls.
No, Arturo was in there. Yeah, let me take that back. He was definitely up there. He was contended for sure. He would be Sanford from time to time. But I remember Sanford and Kev. Yeah. Sanford and Kev was the ones that was really like running shit in LBC.
Where was Chris G at that point? Was he in there?
He was at that point where he was getting to that level.
Okay. He was losing the Kev every week too.
Yeah, he was losing the Kev. Okay. Yeah, that's why he looked like he had an asthma attack. What tournament was that? Civil War? You remember that? Freaking Chris G was beating him. And like he was like breathing hard and shit. He was like, I'm like, Chris, you alright? You remember that shit? I'm not bugging. Y'all remember that? It was Civil War when he finally beat Kev. This is when he was in AGE. He looked like he caught.
Damn.
You remember that? We was watching that shit.
Yeah, but damn, he said it looked like he caught a asthma attack.
Yo, that shit looked crazy, bro. I was like, yo, something wrong with him? I thought something was wrong with him, for real. But nah, I guess he finally, he was like at that cusp of being in Dominion, but whatever. But yeah, back to the story. So NLBC, Sanford and Kev was running shit, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then I just remember, here comes Smug. And you know what's crazy? I actually bumped into Smug online when I used to play online. He used to play Ken and Balro. Those are his characters.
Ken and Balro?
He used to play Ken and Balro. And then I guess once Dudley came out, that's when just shit went left for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me about it.
But yeah, but definitely Smug bring a lot of flavor.
The only one I was beating Smug was Shine.
It took a while.
Yeah, later on because of the character. That was the only character that could fuck with.
And that's what I was saying. Like NLBC, a lot of people didn't play the characters that could beat Dudley like that.
Right.
And that's what Sanford was saying. He was like, yo, oh my gosh, I love Sanford.
Yeah, baby.
He's like, yo, I hate fucking Dudley. He counters all my characters. I can't beat Smug. He counters all my characters. I'm like, yo, don't you play Ken? Like Ken does good against Dudley, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, yo, just keep playing Ken.
He was doing good when he was using Ken for a little while. Yeah, because really what it was is Dudley's weakness was a good crouching medium kick. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I mean, what made it worse for just a lot of people is just the fact that Smug knew how to punish everything.
Oh, with maximum punish too.
Like it was a punish. Like you remember when they nerfed the DP. Dragon Punch FADC, I forgot how negative it was. 5. It was 5, right? Mm-hmm. Yo, he was super in Sanford every time, bro. Like, that was bad. So, but you know what, though?
And when they first did it, that's a hard habit to shake. You know what I mean? DP into FADC, that's a hard habit to shake right there, boy. So, like, if you used to doing that for, like, some time now,
nobody else was punishing it, or, like, they was doing a week, you know what I mean? Week punish.
That was music. He couldn't wait for that. Yeah, that was music to his ears, boy. Yeah. Once they changed that, he said, oh, you can't wake up DP no more?
I mean, you can.
But you eating a lot if you miss.
Yeah.
You gotta guess right. You gotta guess right.
I mean, what game's not a guess nowadays? Mm-hmm. Yeah. On wake up.
You're
facts. Right. Delayed wake up.
Facts. Oh,
when you open the case of the game, you got it's a 50-50. This shit is crazy, man. It's getting crazy out there. But yeah, fast forward, of course, and the reason why I keep bringing up like Smug, especially Zeus, because it's gonna connect to DTN.
Okay.
So, So Smug definitely started running shit, and he literally became like that hot shit in New York. Where I'm talking about, it's just an exclusive because nobody plays Dudley, right? And of course he has character as well. He's picking his nose and shit and stuff like that. But I just always noticed that he represents y'all, so you know what I mean? So when I got the scoop, it was from Lee Chung when he put me on. I was like, okay, so that's how y'all picked him up or whatever. The first time I actually seen him play, he's gonna be on the show actually in the future, so be on the lookout for that. Okay. The first time I actually seen him play, repping y'all banner, it was Team Pie. It was that exhibition y'all did. I don't know whose crib that was, but Smug, I remember he had a Caesar. He had a Caesar playing on pad, and he played Sanford in that exhibition. That was the first time I ever seen him or heard of him. Okay. And then I remember, saying when we get props to people, like, yo, he's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's good, all right. He's good, all right.
That was back when Shine was playing, like,
Goken,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Before that, he was playing whack-ass DJ.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he was? I never seen that.
He played DJ.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think that was before he grew like hair on his chest or something. Cause that boy was like real young.
Real young, yeah.
Yeah. But,
he was real young. I remember he was coming up in NLBC, well, at whatever that was called at the time.
Guard Crush.
Guard Crush, there you go.
Yep.
He was using, no, he was like 15 years old, I think, right? He was like 15, I heard.
Sean?
Yeah.
He was young.
Yeah.
When he came in the game,
he was on pad. It was like, yo, this kid, Sean, he plays freaking Goken. He's like, he's mad nice. He's a little kid. I was like, yeah? I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Damn, wow.
You don't see that no more, man, where you got little kids, coming up. At least for fighting games, I don't see much of it. And that's...
I mean, last was probably Winrich.
Let's see,
Yeah, and then... yeah.
When which rolled
Now
the
he's a grown-
BMW.
Yeah, I know.
You seen
He's
this
grown
man?
man. He grown man. Yeah.
Oh,
seen
yeah.
him.
Oh, yeah.
Winrich,
Shout out
he
to
getting
Winrich.
grown man money. Shout out to Winrich.
And
yeah.
Native, remember Native? The
Native,
T-Hawk?
yeah, the T-Hawk player, Native Impact.
He was young too when he started, you know what I mean? But yeah, not we're trying to get it up there, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's New York, We're the strongest, man. We're definitely the strongest. So there's gonna be more coming out. Definitely more coming out.
So tell the people how you got into fighting games.
Damn.
Where did it start for you?
It all came from a bodega with smelly cats
So
or a laundromat.
First of all, what's your home state? NYC?
Queens, yeah.
Queens, okay.
Queens, yeah. I mean, I was born in the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? Jacoby Hospital. You know what I mean?
Uptown,
I was born in the
boogie
Bronx.
down.
But they drove you back home to Queens, though. Right?
I was raised there. I was actually raised in
My man's born in
Bronx
Jacoby?
River Projects, you know what I'm saying? That's
Okay.
where I was raised until I was like
born there?
7.
No.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I don't want to say where I was born.
What's up,
Why
nigga?
not?
Damn, I don't even know this.
I was born in Cali.
What?
Yeah. I was only there. I was
That
on.
was
You're
wild
not,
around.
you're not
I
a
know.
New York nigga? What? Yo, why am I here? What the fuck?
I'm not from Cali. I was out. No. The family wasn't from there. She was just out there visiting, and in 2 weeks I was over here.
Chris. Who
I was
gonna
over
believe
here.
that, Chris?
I was
Who
over here.
gonna
2
believe
weeks.
that?
2 weeks. 2 weeks. I was over here.
There's nothing wrong with that, but
My family's not from
There's
Cali.
nothing wrong with that. That changes everything.
They was
What you
just-
talking about?
Nah. They was just out there. They wasn't from there. They was visiting.
Yo, Chris, I'm disappointed.
And
in
then
you,
I was
Chris.
just ready to come out. I was ready.
You should have held it, man.
yeah, you should have. Yo, you should have lied.
You
Yeah,
should
yeah.
have stayed in there, man.
Yeah, that
Hold
would have
it
been
out,
funny.
man.
After the show, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm glad nobody asked where I was born, because yeah, because I was born California.
What?
But I mean, ain't no wrong.
It was crazy because when I had, and when it really kicked in, like I always knew, but then like a couple years ago, like maybe like 10 years ago, 10 years ago, like I lost my birth certificate, it got messed up, and I had to get a new one. But I had to actually call them out there for them to mail it over and everything like that because I was born in
How was it? It was simple. It was mad easy.
SoCal or NorCal?
Alameda County. I don't even know.
Alameda County.
Yeah.
Was it easy for you to get it though?
It took a little bit of time.
It wasn't a process.
Yeah, it was a process.
Oh, okay.
But I just had to call them. I was on hold for like 20 minutes, and then when I finally got through, it was like, okay, blah 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 blah. And, they had to ship my joint over. But
That sounds privileged if you ask me. 20 minutes, because if it was New York, you know what I'm saying? Like
I know.
you'd have had to wait for
I know.
a few. You'd have to wait on hold for a few days.
that's facts. That's facts.
Okay.
You on New York hold, you put the phone, then you put it on speakerphone. You start doing others. You start cooking, play a couple games. You're like, yeah, hold on.
Yeah. Oh, nah, they're not there. They're not there.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's when the music stopped, right? And then it restarts. It was like, do. Thank you for holding.
Yeah.
Someone will be with you
Yeah.
shortly. All right, fuck it. Damn. That's how it go, though.
Well,
You know what I
look at
mean?
that. I never knew that.
I
bro.
know, man. I don't talk about
I
it.
never knew that, man.
I don't talk about it, man.
Yeah. Wow, you definitely should have held that one.
I don't talk about it, man.
It's all right, though. It's like I said, there's nothing wrong, but
Raised in NYC, man.
You
East
look,
Coast.
yeah,
East
you
Coast,
look
man.
wild BX, so it's crazy.
The family's from East Coast, man.
It's love. There's nothing wrong with that.
Got a few people out there. That's it.
And he got offended. Well, you know what I mean?
for sure I got offended,
And he got
man.
offended, but it is what it is.
For sure, you should have held out, man. I'm disappointed. in
For
you.
fast forward, so this is a big surprise. I wouldn't say it's a surprise for me because you was running events for a while now.
Yeah.
You was doing what's that joint that you was doing? King of New York.
King of New York.
You did King of New York. There was
Road
another
to
one that you
Evo.
did.
King of New York was in that was in Astoria, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What was the one
Yeah.
that was called when you did the exhibitions?
Oh, that was called the Pop Off, the one with L.I. Joe and Chin.
And Chin,
that one?
yeah.
That was amazing, man.
That shit went to like the last game, right? Some shit.
Oh yeah, last game, last round.
Yeah,
Man, that was dope, man.
Let me ask you something. Did y'all have jokes for weeks for Chin since he lost to Joe?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you guys are like a group of assholes.
Oh
like
yeah.
y'all really.
And you know what? You know what's so funny? You say that, yo. I say this all the time, yo. Like, It's Lee Chung, yo. He brings that out of people, yo. He makes you into an asshole.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That's my BFF. Yes.
I realized it. Me and Poem realized it because a long time ago, we did an event and we gave this girl a ride. And we was driving her somewhere where Maxim, you know where Maxim is in...
Roosevelt Island?
Yeah, Roosevelt Island. She lived there too, so we was giving her a ride. And the whole ride, like, I didn't realize, but we was taking shots at her. You know what I'm saying? Like, saying, like, oh, you rich, you... And she really, like, I don't know, maybe she wasn't, like, you know, her parents was, like, political, you know, a political party, whatever. Her pops worked at the UN.
So she was privileged.
Yes. So we started, like, going... Me and
She was
Paul...
black?
Yeah. So me and Poem was just like just taking little shots here and there, but we didn't realize that we was really doing too much until she started, like, when she got out the car, she was like walking real fast, like trying to run I don't know, like to tear up or something. I don't know, but then when she did that, we was like, damn, son, like, yo, we some fucking assholes, yo.
And I know how Chummy thinking, like, what the fuck she thought this was? It was gonna be a free ride or some shit.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, it's Lee Chung, son. And that's why the instigator thing just all go together, because it's like, that's exactly what that is, man. But yeah, shouts to Lee Chung, man.
Okay.
That guy's a fucking jerk, but I love him.
Definitely.
But my fault, I definitely sidetracked you with my origin
Oh, where
birth.
they fighting
that
the
shit
fighting games?
through Andy.
So Queens, my man Andy looked at me crazy just now. I couldn't even look him eye to eye.
He said, that changes everything.
He said, what?
He said, that changes everything.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can only talk to, you know what I'm saying, New York natives.
I'm a New York
shit, right?
A certain level of respect, you know what I'm saying? But like,
technically, when I was in the womb, I was over here, you know what I mean? Like for the whole pretty much 9 months. Just like 3
Just
weeks
all of
out,
a sudden.
3 weeks out, you know what I mean? Right before I was ready to pop, I popped. I was there for 2 weeks, then I was out. So technically, for the whole all the trimesters, I was here.
but where
Lower East Side. I was Lower East Side. My mom, she was here.
But the birth certificate says,
Damn.
It's just words on a paper, baby.
Oh, okay.
It's just words on a paper, dog.
Okay.
You
I'll
so
give
right,
you that.
man.
I'll give you that.
NYC, baby.
It's only a paper, right? At the end of the day, it's only a piece of paper. Okay.
Listen, we want to get technical. Let's just say, like, I said peekaboo, and then I said, like, nah, not yet, and I came back in.
Okay.
So technically, I had like a little semi-birth, and then I was like, cool, I'm gonna come out later.
So the way I would take it as
was
is,
cold.
look, you took a wind of the Cali air.
It was cold.
You said
I
it
was
was
born
cold.
in January, so it was cold.
Okay.
So I came out, I said, woo, nah, not yet, mama, not yet. Go somewhere else. And she took me to Cali, so I came out, said, all right, it's cool.
It's better.
Take me back.
Okay.
Take me back.
That's crazy.
Okay.
You see the look?
That's a good. You know what?
That's crazy.
I give you that. I like that, Chris. I like that.
Thank you,
I like
thank
that.
you,
I like
thank
that.
you.
I like that.
If Andy's good with it, then you're a New Yorker.
That's good. That's good.
All right, but anyway, fast forward. Like I said, so he was running these events, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Wait. Sorry. No. How he got us in fighting games? I keep sidetracking him.
Pardon me.
I apologize. Go ahead, continue. Because
So-
I know somebody cooked your shit. Everybody always starts getting cooked before they go to Chinatown.
Yeah, that's true though.
Yeah, everybody gets cooked somewhere
So
before they go
check
to
this out.
Chinatown.
All right, so we going way back. Back when I was 20. This is 2000. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm putting my age out there. You know what I'm saying? I was 20 years old.
right.
At the time, you know what I'm saying? You know, shouts out to my wife, you know what I mean? But, you know, she knows my past, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I was being a hoe at the time. You know what I mean?
Oh, weren't we all?
So, you know, that's why
behind me, though, baby. You know that. That's behind me.
So, you know, that's why I'll be taking girls to dates, Broadway City.
Yo, Broadway City. That is
Broadway
my
City.
joint.
So
Friday night, Saturday night, right? Spin around 40, do 40.
Exactly.
Okay.
So anyway, you know, I you know, back in the day playing Street Fighter, you know, I thought I was nice. You know, everybody, you know, in your
course.
house, you think you nice. You
Hell
know,
yeah,
so-
because you could do DPs and fireball, and you jumping all day, getting away with it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? From the abuse that you got when you were younger from getting cheesed in the corner with sweeps. You know what I'm saying?
God.
So, you know,
I was
we
getting
evolved.
schooled. I was getting schooled.
Exactly. We evolved. So anyway, I'm there on a date or whatever, and this is FGC, by the way. We're not talking about, you know, like playing fighting games, but, you know, how I got into the FGC is because this dude was playing, and when I would always go there every weekend, I'd find people to beat up, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But this
What
dude I
character?
was playing, this was CVS 2, actually.
Okay.
This was CVS 2. This is when I knew more about the FGC.
Okay.
So CVS 2, I saw this dude playing, this tall dude, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I was playing, I don't know, Ryu Kenga or something like that, you know what I'm saying? He destroyed me. He destroyed me. He had the same characters, you know what I'm saying? No, he had Ryu Ken Sakura. Destroyed me, End Groove. I'm like, yo, who the hell is this dude? Like, he demolished me.
Smoked these.
Now, what could you do in End Groove again?
Where you could run. So you
running.
like,
oh yeah,
and then
yeah.
At the time they was calling it. Well, I didn't know that at this time, but they was calling the West Side Rushdown. I mean West Coast Rushdown.
Okay.
So West Coast Rushdown.
West Side Rushdown sound actually more gangster.
So anyway, I got pissed, you know what I'm saying? So I tried to play him again. He demolished me again, you know what I'm saying? And him doing it, like, you know, getting a little emphasis on it when he's doing his combos, you know what I'm saying? Like, leaning his shoulder and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, making me feel like, yo, it's, like, what? Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, nah, let me read deeper into this shit. So anyway, you know, like let me see what I could do to be better. Then I learned about CF. Then I learned about the Queens crew, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know about Shuriken until I went into a tournament, whatever.
That was his wild hood, I'm sorry.
What?
Oh, man, shit.
Yo,
Shuriken?
I love my road though, because we both looked at each other like, yo. we ain't gonna speed past that. There's no frills. There's no frills.
You know,
My man said Shuriken.
Yo, I didn't know it was
Shuriken.
So, oh God! Wait, that's not how you say it?
Hell no! Yo, cut the fucking tape, man. That's not how you say it, man. You know what though? I ain't even mad at it.
So how do you say it?
It's Shoryuken.
What did I say?
You don't know what you just said?
I said that. That's what I said.
Nah, we got the footage. Oh, we got the footage. Just watch.
Yo. Oh, I need a drink.
Yo, producer, what did I say?
You know what's crazy though? This guy didn't even play fighting games. He was like, oh, the nerve of this guy.
Did I say the same thing?
Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. This dude don't even play fighting games, and he looked at me like, yo.
We gotta check the footage.
My man said Shuriken. He said no, Shoryuken. He said that's what I said.
Hey, don't worry, baby. It's all the footage.
So tomatoes. All right, whatever. So
yeah, back on it. All right, so you ain't know about Shuriken.
Yes. Alright, so look. So I learned about the Queens crew. That's when I learned about Mike Infinite. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, yo,
Mike Williams.
let me
Hashtag fuck
show you,
Mike.
Facts.
Yeah, that's what we do.
You know, I'm gonna show you this website, shuriken.com. That's where you can read up on stuff. I'm like, oh wow, like this is a whole new world now. You know what I'm saying? So I read up and stuff. Then I find a closer spot to me. I don't know if you remember Freddie. He owned a store in Queens.
Was it
That's
the,
where the Marvel crew, I forgot what it was called.
Gotcha Games?
Gotcha Games.
Yeah.
Gotcha Games.
You know, at that time though, I was playing Marvel a little bit too, you know what I'm saying? But then when it was like, yo, come over there.
Who are you using a Marvel?
Oh, forget it, yo. You don't even want to know. You don't even want to know.
Ooh, that's right, using it.
It wasn't, no. It was Iceman,
Oh, you're talking about two? Oh, okay.
Iceman, Strider, and Doom. But
Oh, no, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Iceman don't really belong in there though.
No, he get a chip on though. Iceman Rocks is crazy.
Yeah.
And he ain't taking no chip.
But
You alright with that?
But check this out though. This was before I seen any of the, you know what I'm saying, the actual combos. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I walked in there. I was walking in there. I played. I'm like, I'm about to fuck this shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yo, he did the storm into Sentinel. I was, oh no.
That's his favorite.
He did the storm combo, switched into Sentinel, and then started doing a combo after that. I was like, what is this shit?
Yo, and it's crazy.
I said, I'm done. I'm never touching this game again, son.
Yo, that's how hood people.
And
that's how
mind
they see it
and
too.
Speaking of hood shit, you know, back in that day, you can't get grabbed. You know what I'm saying? But to me, that was a grab, yo. This is a little kid doing this to me. I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this game.
Yeah, I was about to say
because he gave me tight. It was like who was this kid? I want to say Justin.
Was it Justin?
It might
Not
have
Justin
been
Wong. No.
Justin Palm?
Oh, it was
other
Justin
Justin,
Palm.
Spanish,
Yeah,
Spanish
that's Justin Palm, French Montana.
Montana. Yeah.
Yo, I was like,
Yo,
get this game away from me.
Yo, that's
kid.
how it is, yo. Hood cats, yo. When they first was playing Marvel 3, yo, I was talking cats in my hood. It was like, yo, you play that new one, Chris? I was like, Yeah, I play everything. Yo, that shit is that. When I see you can knock a dude on the floor, you can pick him up and fuck him up some more, I'm done. I was like,
nah. Yo. I ain't letting people disrespect me like that. I ain't letting people disrespect me.
He said he did a switch in the sentence, then he started combo more. Nah, I'm done.
Yeah, I was like, nah, that's it. This ain't for me. This ain't for me. My blood pressure, nah. So anyway, so then I was like, all right. So now I got a better. Now I got more. I always said better. My bad. I got only one game to focus on now. You know what I'm saying? Which was CVS 2. You know what I mean? So now we're back into reading up on that. I would say maybe about 6 to 8 months. Then I seen this guy again.
Now, what groove did you start with?
C.
So you always started with C.
I started with C because that's the basic.
Came out?
I don't know because
were you roll canceling?
I wasn't. No.
So now let me ask you a question though. Was cats hitting you with invincible shit and you didn't know what it was yet?
That happened, but by that time I knew about it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
By that time I knew about it.
That would mind fuck me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But at that time I went to K Groove. You know what I'm saying? By that time I went to K Groove. So anyway, just so you know too, just to follow along with that story, the person that I ended up being a rival that I didn't speak to was Pi Psi. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
So when I see him 8 months later, I'm like, yo, I'm about to fuck this kid up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I 8 months in the FGC.
Yeah, you started training.
Still lost. Yeah. I'm like, yo, man.
Yo, let me
I was like, and that's what made me want to be more deeper into it because I'm like, yo, I know I could be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I could do it. You know what I mean? So after a while, we started becoming cool. We started hanging out, found out that he lived in Queens too. You know what I'm saying? And then it went from there. You know what I mean? That's how I got deep in FGC and I dragged him with me. And I don't know if y'all knew this, but like, size a different cloth from, the FGC. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the party, man.
I could go for days for stories.
I've heard a lot of things.
Of him being so aggressive in an arcade. Like, it just made, you know what I'm saying? But anyway,
I can see why he's so great. Shout out to Sam, man. His back was always crooked and shit when he played CVS 2. You remember that?
Yeah,
he had to lean. He was like,
lean
he was like this.
Lean over.
You remember that shit?
He was serious.
You remember that shit?
He was serious, man.
Yo, I used to always look at him like, damn, your back is cooked, bro.
Yo, he was serious.
Yo, he could never. That's how tall he was.
Yeah,
like, the dude was so tall that he couldn't just play like regular. He had to like bend over, pause.
Anybody that knew him, yo, you would hear or played CVS 2, you would hear stories of like how he would get upset and like you would think he's about to swing on somebody. He don't, but you know what I'm saying? Like he's Jamaican.
I
mean, he was like a Sanford to me, but he was just he was like a Sanford in a sense where like, he would express his loss. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man,
bro,
shouts to him.
Let me tell you something, man. This ain't even a clown outside, bro. Like, all right, so this is how I got cool with him. Like,
okay, I'm waiting.
So, when I used to see people get mad at CF, the first thing that go in my mind is like, all right, I'm not playing with that guy. You just never know, you know what I'm saying? And me coming up at CF, I was very humble. Like, I ain't talk to nobody, you know what I'm saying? I was in that mentality, I don't trust nobody. I still am, you know what I'm saying? But at that when I was young, I was like, yo, man, I ain't talking to nobody. I'm just here to do my thing, get the fuck out, right? So, I just always remember seeing them get salty. I seen a bang on the machine before and all that. So this is when I got to really experience it. Street Fighter 4 came out. And this is around the time I started playing.
That's when all the people collided.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
The Marvel people, the CVS 2 people, the Third Strike people came into one.
Oh, yeah.
So now you see all that different personalities come into one game. But
so check this out. It was actually in your tournament. It was before, it was called Defender North. It was Road to Evo.
Okay.
Remember, that was the one. It was Road to Evo 2. That's the one I got second to Sanford. Remember?
Okay, yes.
And I beat, who was it? It was Dr. Chaos.
Yes.
That one. So I got second to Sanford on that one. And then he got the trick. But I remember getting there, I was in the pool, so I played side, right? And it's right around the time I was fresh with Abel, and he picks a guy. Yo, he never got to play, right?
Are you serious?
I went whoosh, whoosh, boom, yo. He literally guessed wrong every single time. So Street Fighter 4 players that know what I'm talking about, the Abel Vortex, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yo, he literally got up. Let's just say KO, right? He literally got up. He said,
he ain't shake your hand, definitely
fucking not. Bullshit.
And then he shook your hand?
No. He shook my hand, but he ain't look at me though. He hit me with this. He hit me with the.
At least you got that. He was
tight.
At least you got that.
You know what though? In the back of my mind, I was like, nah, damn, I kind of bullshitted him out. Like, yo, it literally, he did, I remember how the match went. He was playing neutral, he was good, he kept me away, anti-aired me one time, right? He did one wrong fireball, I did focus through it, it was a wrap. It was tornado throws a wrap, but that was like my experience inside. So, like, yeah. So I know what you're talking about.
So you heard the stories, man.
Oh god,
Crazy.
that was CF that was back in the Quasi days.
Oh yeah,
With
Quasi,
yeah.
yo, listen,
yo,
man.
Quasi had the wise man.
And the
Let me
other
tell
dude with the cross arms.
Yes,
Sancho.
That's the Mexican. Sancho. So
Yo.
what's his name? With the geese.
Sancho, yes.
With the geese.
Yes.
Sancho.
Yes.
Yo, that's a wild Johnny Donut name, bro.
Sancho, yes.
That's fucking crazy.
Let me tell you something, man. Like, yo, back and at that time, fast forward, you know what I'm saying? I got convinced Sai to start going to tournaments, you know what I'm saying? A tournament just finished happening, whatever, at CF. I forgot who was throwing tournament. Maybe Henry Sen, you know what I'm saying? Shouts to Henry Sen.
Henry, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so, you know, the tournament was over. I might have got like third place feeling myself, you know what I'm saying? Now we doing regular casuals, you know what I'm saying? Quasi pops in this quarter. Like, you know, the attitude, I just got third place. I'm about to body this dude, you know what I mean? So, I never played him before. And then, like, everybody looking at me like, watch out, watch out. Like, I'm like, you know, like, to me, he's playing scrubby until he started doing roll into super level 2. I'm like, and I kept getting hit every time. I'm like, what the hell is happening? Like, I was getting tight because everybody's watching this.
And he's cooking.
And I thought he was I learned later he wasn't a scrub, but I thought he was a scrub bodying me, man. Like, I left after that, you know what I'm saying? And then I later learned that, you know what I mean? Like, nah, he's nice, you know what I mean? So shouts to Quasi, man.
Oh, there was a lot of
Shouts to
Quasi.
Sancho.
Who was that guy that used to play with Quasi in Street Fighter 4 that he used to play the Ken? It was the white dude. He had the blonde hair. I forgot his name, but yo, they used to have the salty Blanca Ken wars, bro.
Wow.
They used to hog one machine. I'm like, yo, what's up, B? Y'all got a sock over here? And they don't even respond to me. I'm like, oh, all right.
Talking about. He's
Ken. He was a Ken player. I forgot his name.
Yes, I forgot his name.
Yeah,
He played Third Strike.
Yeah.
Yes,
He
I know what you're
played
talking
Ken.
about. I don't remember his name.
Yeah,
though,
but there was a lot of
yeah,
soap going on there. Oh, man.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
Man, that's bringing me back memories, man. That was the good days, man, for real.
Alrighty. So we see now. Question: did you ever get your revenge on Science CVS 2 though, or was he? Did he forever cook your shit? And then the next day come out.
No.
You got him?
Nah, I got him. I was getting him for a good minute.
So right now, if y'all ran the first ascent, you got him?
Nah.
Oh, he said nah.
Listen,
Nah. You see,
let me tell you, Sai got an elephant memory. Wait, that's how it go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You good?
All right.
straight?
Okay.
So he
I'm
remembers
instigating.
everything.
I'm instigating.
He remember everything. So
You Team Pie, yo?
Maybe. I can instigate.
So you saw the laugh like, ha, no way, asshole.
I know how to stir some. I can stir some shit up.
if he was born in New York, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Damn. Shots
Gotta be a
fired.
New York
Ooh.
resident.
Hello.
He got me in the shoulder.
Hello.
All right,
Hello.
the shoulder's down.
Yes.
Let it heal. Gotta let it heal. Stitch me up.
Bro, he didn't even let that go. He didn't even let that. He let that simmer. He was setting you up for that one.
Yeah.
That was OD. But you my road dog, baby. Don't matter where you from. You could be an alien, baby. That's right. I'm gonna fuck where you from. You my dude, man. Sai. It's love. But now,
Yeah.
I mean, I think if Sai heard you say that you would beat him in CVS2, he'd probably take the flight from London all the way over here.
Probably.
He's actually doing this thing. He's actually out in London. I'm not too sure what he's doing out there, but I know he owns a house out there.
Yeah,
Know what I'm
man.
saying?
Married.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And actually, he's expecting another one. So,
Oh, nice.
you know what I mean? He's doing big things.
Congratulations,
Shout out
Sai.
to Pa Sai, man.
My brother, man.
He's
It's
actually
my
one of the
brother.
best commentators in the business as well.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
It's my brother,
So that's
man.
one of the dudes right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, look, so speaking of all this Team Pie stuff, right? So obviously, so your first tournament that you was like, you became a TO. That was Road to Evo?
It was. I was doing like stuff at CF, like small
Okay,
stuff.
okay.
Yeah.
But like when you took it to that scale where you was like, yo, running out ballrooms and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, all right. So, let me get into that, man, because that's.
One sec.
Go ahead.
Right before you get into that, give the people the origin of your handle.
I was gonna save that, baby. But you know
No. If that's an interesting story, we'll wait on that, baby.
It's not that it's interesting. It's
Look,
just
'cause
random as fuck.
I want to know. Yeah, I want to know.
I didn't know.
So I'm fucking curious, bro.
I knew you made it was a Facebook post or a Twitter post. I remember
Damn,
somebody asked
really?
me. Yeah, and that's how I found
And
out.
you saw that? Okay,
And I saw that
okay,
shit.
Yeah, you stalking?
Okay.
No, bro, I'm scrolling down Twitter and I'm seeing shit.
Stalking.
Yo, don't change the conversation because you was born in California, man.
Oh, damn.
Don't
You
switch
know
it
what?
up.
You know what? I'm gonna gracefully bow out this session. This episode, y'all got it. Yeah, baby. Yeah, y'all got it.
It's not wrong with me, boy.
I can't compete with that. I'm shot up. I'm shot up. My other shoulder's
No,
fucked
but
up
though,
now.
hold up, though.
I'm like this now.
But why would you call me a stalker? I'm just scrolling.
I apologize.
Bro, you know I mean that.
I don't want no beef.
Chris,
Yo,
I mean that.
I don't want no beef.
Come here, baby.
Chris.
I don't
Give me
want
that.
no
Don't leave me
beef.
hanging.
I can't. I'm shotting my shoulders. I can't lift my arms.
That's right.
I can't lift my arms.
Then that would look kind of weird if I go under the table, so it's cool.
Yo, but you know what? I appreciate everybody that keep it real, you know what I'm saying? But that was, like, for real, like, I give you props for being able to say that.
Yo, I was just visiting for 2 weeks.
But listen,
Bang, bang!
but you understand your own peoples is not gonna let you live with that, bro. Like, I can't believe you just
You
said
should have kept that
bro.
to
Like, I'm
You know what? I feel like that was stressing you for
I'm
years.
shocked.
I feel like that was stressing you.
I'm shocked. You know what I'm saying? I'm shocked.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about this though? So like, you know, we look at the analytics in terms of who are the people that really watch our show, and it's from California. Most of our fan base is out there. So you know what? You just.
I love you guys, Cali, but I don't rep y'all.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'll rep Earth, baby.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the hood way, Earth. You gotta
Earth.
put
Earth.
the EARF. Earth. But anyway, yeah. So continue about the TOing first event.
Yeah. So at the time, you know, I always considered the icons of FGC because they were able to play multiple fighting games. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Lee, Henry Sen,
Classics.
Arturo Sanchez,
Facts.
honorable mention Sanford Kelly, but my next two would be obviously Justin Wong, right, and last for me would be Chris G. But Chris G was the later, you know what I'm saying, like very late, you know what I mean. So anyway, at the time though, it was only Justin Wong. You know what I'm saying? This is Street Fighter 4. Justin Wong was the only one going out traveling, and he was getting bopped by Mike Ross and Gutex. You know what I'm saying?
In the beginning.
So when that was happening, it was getting me infuriated because I'm like, yo, Justin needs more troops out there to, you know what I'm saying?
To help him out.
Exactly. So that's why I started doing the tournaments, because I'm like, yo, we gotta throw tournaments. We gotta get ourselves better, because that's gonna get Justin better, and he can go out there and beat these cats. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm all about New York. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about New York. Like, I feel like we go through the most struggle, and I think that's why we come out to be the best. You know what I'm saying? Because we go through the most struggle. I mean, we got to compete against so many people. We compete versus ourselves, versus boroughs, versus other states. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always competitive when it comes to anything, and that's why I think we the best.
Is crazy.
Exactly. So, and you could put that on anything. It could be rap. It could be ball. It could be, you know what I'm saying? Like, fighting games, anything.
God,
so,
damn it, facts.
You know, and a lot of people always ask, yo, why is the FGC in New York so, you know, separated? You know what I'm saying? But that's why. It's the nature of New York. Like, we got 5 different boroughs out here that's always competing with each other. You know what I'm saying? So,
hip-hop originated in the Bronx.
It did though.
You right. You right. And I was born there, so you know I could.
Oh
Good.
shit!
Yeah, I could. Bang bang.
Good.
So you know.
Oh.
So
damn. That's the kneecap.
I'm done. No more jokes. No more jokes.
I'm hopping like.
I don't want to kill you.
Yo, you getting smoked, B.
I don't want to kill you.
Yo, City. Welcome to the No Frillz podcast, man.
Welcome
to the No Frillz podcast.
So listen.
Damn. Yo, let that shit simmer for a second. Hold up.
I'm trying to segue, yo. Let me segue, bro. Let me segue.
Go ahead. Wow.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? Andy's smooth with the transition on the shots, though. No rough edges, no jakes.
Got the potato for the muzzle.
You know what, though? You gotta blame Lee Chung, son. You see, cause I don't even realize it, B. Yo, it just comes out.
Professional Instigators Entertainment, man.
It's Lee Chung, son. You gotta blame Lee Chung, all right?
I know Lee Chung's like, what the fuck, you blaming me? I'm not even there. Like,
yo, the thing that makes it so crazy, Lee Chung should be a lawyer, son. Because he has everybody believing. You already know what I'm gonna say. He got everybody believing I got a foot fetish. Yo, you wanna know how bad it is?
Giggity.
You want to know how bad it is, yo? Yo, my son, 16 years old. He don't know nothing about the FGC.
But he knows daddy got a foot fetish.
I'm like, what are you talking about? He was like, we was talking about, what type of girls he like. 'Cause, he's in that age, you know what I'm saying? He's like, y'all like Spanish girls, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you don't like the black girls, you know what I'm saying? Nah, just Spanish girls. But everybody got their own, preferences,
flavors,
right?
Mm-hmm,
He's like, yeah, just like how you got a foot fetish. I'm like, what?
Oh, shit.
Yo, how did it get there? How did it get over there?
Yo, CitiOfBrass, just better go on the YouTube real quick.
I was like, I had to tell Chuck, like, how did it get to him, yo?
They got that shit in subtitles. That's how fucking serious it is.
Oh my God, I'm afraid to ask where that started. I want you to finish the story.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it didn't come from nowhere.
Fuck that. Where did that start?
No, honestly, it came from nowhere.
You know what though?
From nowhere.
You know what though? Lee Chung is gonna be in the roundtable discussion down the line, so I'm gonna ask that question.
So you mean to tell me you don't have a foot fetish?
Absolutely not.
So you don't like feet?
No.
You don't suck toes?
I mean, I'm not gonna say I've never done it before, but that's not my thing.
I got freaky before and
you know what I'm saying?
Toes,
yeah.
Hold on, you use syrup, jelly, or hot sauce?
See, I never
you think this is Don't Be a Menace to South
I never did none of that.
Fuck out of
I never
here.
did none of that.
Fuck out of here.
My man said, he said,
oh, with the hair, with the hair? He went the hair, was like, with the hot sauce. I remember that shit.
all right, continue.
That's a classic.
You with the feet sucking toes guy, continue.
Nah, but yeah, so, I don't know where that came from, but that's how Lee Chung is. He started and run with it, you know what I mean? But like I said, I don't know how that started, but that must have went from somewhere he ran with it. Just like, you with the, Cali, you know what I mean? Like,
that's the other kneecap. I don't know how I'm walking now.
No, I didn't say it. I don't know
how
I'm
you with the flamethrower now, boy.
I'm rolling down.
I didn't even take a shot. But no, I'm just saying, like, and that's why I'm going back to when we was driving that woman home, that when she started something, we just ran with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hitting her, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta find out who this was, man.
I don't even know. She wasn't FGC. She was just somebody that was in the tournament, and she was just chilling. Maxim knew her, you know what I'm saying?
Did Lee Chung hit her with what's your tax bracket?
No.
Shit.
Yo, because Lee Chung is a funny dude. He be doing shit like that.
But that's what I'm saying. Lee Chung wasn't there. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was just me and Pone that was there.
Okay.
So we was just like, out of instinct. But that's because we got to defend ourselves from Chung so much.
I got it.
You know what I mean?
That's how I feel with these assholes in the room here, especially
right. So you got to defend yourself so much that when you noticing an opportunity to throw it out there, like, you know what I mean? Like, you throwing it out somebody that it shouldn't even get, you know what I mean?
I know that also.
Because you can't go back and forth with Lee Chung. Forget it. It's not happening. It's not happening. You're going to lose. You're going to get your feelings hurt. But anyway, so where were we now? We were going back. Oh, so back to the TO. So
Harlem Hospital, nigga.
Harlem Hospital? Jacoby Hospital.
Wait. Oh!
No, Jacoby Hospital.
You don't get it. You don't get it. You're lost.
I'm lost.
Rather trying to beat the minors, deep in the minors haven't.
He's like, what was that? What was that?
So the whole hospital giving beds out.
That was Lux versus Calico, man.
Okay.
Let's read it. But you saw how he come in and said, no!
He's a Jacoby.
No, that's just... Go ahead.
So anyway, long story short, I just thought Justin need more troops to go out there with him. You know what I'm saying? So then I did Road to Evo, giving a flight because, a lot of people just didn't want to go out.
That shit was fire. Yo, not for nothing. Little things like that really bring people out. At that time, there wasn't that many sponsors. There wasn't really no opportunities. So when you hear, it's like, yo, free trip to Evo.
Yeah, you provided
signing the fuck up.
You provided opportunity for the people. That's what's up.
That was dope. And you had to fight for it.
A lot of opportunities happened after that event because a lot of people don't know this, but that was the first event Spooky ever did.
Who won that again?
Sanford. I got Sanford. Yeah. I got second. I got second. And Dr. Chaos got third. I think Rico got fourth.
Yeah.
I think it was. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. That was fire.
Days, man. Yeah.
No, that shit was fire. Listen, man. Back in the day, I'm still like that right now. I actually don't care too much of where's the tournament at, as long as I'm having fun and it caters to the gamers, because that's what it's about right now. You know what I mean? Like, you can literally have a hole in the wall with some space. If you don't cater to the gamers, like, they're gonna feel a certain way about the game. You know what I mean? Honestly, about the event, but honestly, there's a lot of people out there that's really sensitive in terms of what they want. Somebody will complain, man, I have a bottle of water.
Yeah. Yeah,
or like little shit like that. I'm like, God
It's
damn.
the new generation, man.
It's
in
a
my
little
opinion,
different.
I always call it a soft generation. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? You know, soft generation.
They're out there, you know what I'm saying? No
Yeah.
disrespect, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day,
We ain't have none of that.
Nope.
Water?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, bro. Yeah, water. Word. Water.
Free?
Yo, we was
Yo,
stuffed in.
you know
we
what's
was stuffed
crazy?
in CF.
Let me tell you
hot,
something.
Shoulders rubbing.
Let me tell you
go
something.
to the back bathroom. Gotta thirsty. Go to the store.
It's
Let's
funny
talk about
that you say
ECC.
that.
All right, we can
talk about. We run it down. All right, so check this out. This is
was
what's funny about that, right? That you just said that, right?
He said water.
I forgot what was my first ballroom tournament. I think it was NEC.
Okay.
I forgot I think it was 4 or 3. Which is the one that I was in the finals.
I'm trying to think.
That was 05. But that was that NEC 4 or 5?
I don't think it was.
No, that was
4.
5. Because he
Yeah,
was
I
going by the
think it was
years,
5.
right?
I think it was 5.
He was going by the years. So, all right, so it was NEC 5. My first NEC. And I went there, and I remember seeing the free water there. And I was so shocked. I don't know why it just looked so new to me. You know what I mean?
You probably thought it wasn't yours. You probably thought it
I
wasn't
was
for
like,
you.
yeah, type shit. I was like, what the fuck? Some complimentary water? Like, I didn't know there was shit like that. Because it's a new word to me. You know what I'm saying? I never really traveled to go to no hotel, to a tournament like that. But when I remember I seen free water, I was excited as fuck. That's just me, man. Random shit.
Free
but,
water.
but anyway, continue. So, yes, I remember you did, so Roto Evo 1, that was weird. Because I ain't go to that one. Was that at the same spot?
Damn, to be honest, yo, I don't even remember. I know one of them was the one in Queens. I don't remember where I did the second one at, though.
The second one was in Queens.
Okay, so
The second
one in Queens.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was at a hotel, right?
Yeah.
The hotel.
Yeah.
It was a narrow room, whatever, but, you know, they was able to
fire.
work with me. Yeah.
fire.
So it was small, but it was impactful because that's what started me off, you know what I'm saying, to doing more FGC stuff when it came to running tournaments. Because I felt like if I don't do it, nobody else is going to do it.
That's
you
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying? So,
I mean, look, there's always this saying, right, about New York when it comes to majors. Because at that time, it was just Big E and Philly. You know what I'm saying? We had ECC. We're going to get to that in a bit.
ECC. Yeah.
ECC.
I was Jersey.
That was Jersey. You know what I'm saying? We never had nothing big in New York. Obviously, we had CF. Maybe that's probably why people were so content. Because we had
CF.
Chinatown Fair.
And that was good enough, to be honest.
Yeah, that was.
It was.
That was the cream of the crop. Like, you couldn't get nothing better than CF, man. For real, man.
You know what? This all links up. This is crazy, right? Now that I'm looking back, y'all taking me back for real. So ECC, what was that? 06? That was the last one, right? That was the last arcade tournament.
I think so, yes.
Like officially, that was the last one for all the games on cabinets. No, I remember actually y'all had TVS 2 on console,
Yes.
but that was running through pools, and then y'all did the finals on arcade.
Yes.
Yeah, I
That's
remember
true.
that shit.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So
But Marvel was always Cavs.
arcade.
Yeah,
Always.
yeah.
Oh,
Marvel
man.
was always Cavs.
I got this crazy picture on my Instagram, where it just shows you in there actually.
Okay.
We was watching. It was winners finals. Me and Sanford, and you just literally see everybody.
Okay.
I see your ponytails in there, Chris.
Damn.
I'll show you the picture. It's pretty
Man, that's
crazy.
with the
way
hair.
back.
Your
That's way
ponytail
back.
is there.
That's
Chris.
way
You know what I'm
Long
back.
saying?
hair.
That's
So it's
way
pretty
back.
crazy. But looking back, obviously ECC, boom, that was the last arcade tournament, right? And the first time I actually went to a console, because me at that time it was just tournament was a tournament. So it was like if we went to a console one, whatever. Obviously, you know the differences in Marvel 2 in terms of speed. Obviously, the speed in Dreamcast is faster than arcade, right? I remember when arcades died out and it was starting to get to the ballrooms. And those big tournaments where it just turned console. Like, I just know when it turns console, it was just ballrooms. You know what I'm saying? Wherever we went, you know what I'm saying? And at that time, I ain't travel everywhere. I went on my first Evo in 05. And that's when I seen, consoles really be in a big tournament like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and this touches up to ECC because I don't think people realize how authentic it was to actually experience, arcades like that. You know what I mean? And talking about, you say the soft generation, like I feel like people didn't, it's kind of like that now because they didn't experience that struggle of the arcades.
Right.
Like I'm like literally, I will come out there sweating like crazy, like I was running the race.
To play.
Hours to play. Yo, for
One,
a pool match,
one
yes.
setup or two setups, meaning
Yeah.
like one
Yo.
arcade cabinet. Or if you were lucky, it was 2 arcade cabinets.
Yeah.
But you had to wait
This shit was
hours
not-
for you to play.
Tournaments started at 12 and they started at 12.
Yeah.
Because they was going all night.
bro, let me tell you something. I remember for my winners match to qualify to get out of pools to go to top 32, that ECC, I waited 3 hours for my match. That was 3 hours I waited just for one match to qualify
And you can't play no casuals. Where you playing
No,
casuals?
I'm done. I'm there. I'm waiting.
You're just waiting. Ain't no other cabinets. You're just waiting for you to play your match.
You know,
like,
when
you're not waiting to play
when
casuals.
you warming up, when somebody loses a match, when the match is over, you get a couple games against the computer before somebody.
That's what it
Oh,
was.
yeah. Quick.
Y'all need to get
the
a couple.
Yeah, let me just talk about
One cup.
You're right.
Yo, that's crazy.
You're right. And what's crazy too, at that time, yo, like the venue fee was like so, cheap. But you know what I mean? Like it just shows like how times has changed. Obviously, but it's just crazy, man.
For the better.
Everyone crowded around one setup, one arcade cabinet.
You know what though? Even though that was kind of like the death of arcades, but it was actually a new beginning just because we started seeing more people coming out. Because they didn't have the opportunity. A lot of places actually on the tri-state they didn't really have arcades like that. Like you had people from fucking Detroit, freaking drive down to New York. Shout out to VDO. He used to drive down from Detroit on I think it was like a early Thursday to end up there in the nighttime. In New York, just to play some Marvel 2 vs 2 with everybody. That shit is crazy. Yo, shout out to Juan, legendary for that.
Yeah.
And he's not the only one. A lot of people did it too. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people did it.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. You go there Friday. Oh, who gonna be there? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it was all the time. You're like, oh, this dude from Cali. Oh, this. You know. What I mean?
And mind you had to get acquainted with Chinatown Fake because we didn't have social media back in the day. We had IRC, but I mean that wasn't enough. You just had to assume that all the killers was gonna be there on a Friday. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's how it worked out. But yeah, like it's crazy. A lot of people didn't have access to arcades right now. So the beautiful part about having console tournaments is that now everybody's coming out the woodwork. You know what I mean? At that time, I'm in the mentality of like I am in 06, 05. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's when the consoles. Because like the first big console tournament was Evo 04. I remember Evo deaded the arcades because last arcade tournament for Evo was 03. Yeah. Right? And then 04, that's when they went to the console. So that's what kind of changed the game. But you know what was so beautiful about that? Because the fact that arcades kind of died out, that gave more opportunities for TOs to step up. Because it was exclusive when it came to tournaments, right? Like ECC, it was Jet Feet. You know what I'm saying?
Shouts to Jet Feet. I always tip my hats out to him.
Yeah, that's the man. He was definitely one of the
originals. I learned
a
lot from him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Even me, I was influenced. Like I ran my events. I used to do curly mustaches, one-day events and stuff like that. And I know about the TO inside, you know what I'm saying? Not heavy, like I actually don't run brackets, I'm the mic man, you know what I mean? I get it popping on the mic, but I know about hosting events and getting it together, so, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to Jet Fee, of course, Big E, Larry, you know what I'm saying? Like the guys that was definitely before us, you know what I'm saying? And that gave more opportunities for TOs to step up. That's when I started seeing just multiple tournaments just pop out of nowhere, boom. It would be, in Connecticut. Shout outs to Walter now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Me and Des took a few trips out to Connecticut, man. That was fun.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But that was the beautiful part. It's crazy. I don't want to say this, but it's crazy because the arcade era died. It breathed new life to the FGC. It's kind of crazy when you really think about it. It really did.
It did.
It really did. You know what I'm saying? So now you can see all these TOs getting involved, and then little by little, that's when you see the game grow in terms of sponsorships, people being involved to push some ad time. You know what I'm saying? And then you really start thinking like, man, I could probably make some chicken. But I know and mind you, I've done TOing. Like it's hard to break even. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to events, I've done my one-day events. That shit is nuts. So I can only imagine. That's nuts a one-day event. I can only imagine a weekend. You know what I'm saying?
A lot goes into it, and my hat goes off to TOs. You know what I mean? And it's good that like over here, I feel like a lot of people have like Big E and like a whole bunch of people that did it before as a staple to help for guidance as a mentor, because it's not easy. Yeah. It's not. Talk about some of the challenges as a TO. You know what I mean? Because you definitely...
Well, let's start off with everyone thinking that you rich because you do one. Let's start with that.
A lot of motherfuckers think that shit, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I already know that people be taking hits, man. I remember Alex hit me with a crazy number. I'm like, wow, that's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? That he's down. But you know what? What's crazy about it, what makes that rich, even though you're down, is the fact that everybody had a good time, so it can only be better for you next year. That's how you look at it. You know what I mean? Like, okay, even though I took a hit, but I know it was influenced enough to be like, okay, you know what? I could do this again. But again, being a TO now, this day and age, is pretty fucking tough. You know what I'm saying? So please, talk about those challenges.
So, first thing that you always got to do is obviously, get a venue. And it goes back to when I first did Defend the North, right? 2013 is when I started playing it.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
actually, no, 2014.
Right, but, planning it on 2013 for it to happen, you know what I mean?
And where was that at?
It was in Queens.
Okay.
In Queens. So the way that happened though, actually, is I'll get into like the struggles, but the way that happened is that I asked the TOs, like one from Jersey, and you know other TOs like, yo, why don't you do one in New York? They're like, nah, it's too expensive. It's not worth it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
New York is expensive.
That was actually, you know what?
It is crazy.
Just to piggyback on what you're saying, because that's actually the point I was trying to make is like New York never had an opportunity for a major. Like we never, like I said, like that's basically that. Continue off what I was saying. Remember, like CF, we was content with CF. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody really stepped up to do something for New York. Like nobody even thought about it. And it's crazy. And not necessarily that it became a scramble after CF died and after the break slowed down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When the big games took the hit. You know what I'm saying? But like a lot of people was kind of worried about like, yo, what the hell do we have next? And in our scene, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, because like I've been traveling for a very long time, you know what I'm saying? I haven't been all over the place, but you know, I can say that I'm very experienced when it comes to the traveling side, you know what I mean? And I always just wondered that to myself, like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, New York don't got shit. So I remember when you started doing the Road to Evos and shit, just to let you know, I thought Road to Evo was a major to me. Like, that shit was fire. Like, I don't even look at that as a regional. That was a major to me. There was so many killers. When I seen the level of competition that was in there, I was like, wow, okay, I gotta play. This ain't no regular shit. I got motherfuckers that's out of state. I gotta really talk to them. You know what I'm saying? I took that as a major. So just so you know how I was thinking at the time.
Thank you,
man.
man. Thank you. Yeah.
But that shit was dope. But yeah, man, that was one thing that was really missing in New York, and I actually appreciate the fact. I mean, obviously we got those tournaments, you know, those hubs. I mean, shout outs to Bum, of course, he got his tournament.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But like a major, like a weekend that you could really sit there and rock out. And that was my first experience actually having that major.
Bum is pretty much doing big things too, because he's doing like the 2-day events with his birthday bash.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah.
you know, those is pretty big too.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, but yeah, so so of course like I was saying, the biggest thing to get is the venue. So just to try to get a deal or try to get something where you can afford, you know what I mean, in New York City. Because I mean, I don't know if y'all know this, a lot of people may know this or not, but you know, if you go out of state or to some states that's not that busy, you know, you can go to a hotel and be like, yo, I'm gonna fill up your hotel space. Just give me this room for free. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, because, you know what I'm saying? We ain't doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? So, but in New York, that's not gonna happen, you know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Chris, I'm sure you know, like if you try to ask to get a room the day of the, you know what I'm saying? It's already booked. You know what I mean? Like, it's not happening.
Let me hit you with a hidden gem. So I remember, people don't know this. I'm gonna throw this out there right now so people can know. So I actually tried to throw a major for Marvel 3 in New York City. And I got hit hard. Like they told me the numbers. I'm like, no way I'm doing this.
Right. It doesn't make sense.
And I backed up,
the people that you think you're gonna get, even if you wanted to get it, the highest number you could think of and the number they're asking you for, like, it don't make sense. Like, why are you gonna take a big risk like that? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, getting everybody together to do an event in New York, you know what I'm saying, to me was a blessing because I already had a crew, like everybody, you know what I'm saying, you, Chris, you, Yipes, you know what I'm saying, like everybody asked to help me out, y'all help me out, you know what I mean, volunteering y'all services, you know what I'm saying, but it's still not enough because, again, you got to try to make the numbers match, you know, you got to make the attendees match the number of the cost that they trying to hit you with, you know what I'm saying? So my thing was, though, I've always heard and read that, you know, it takes 5 years for you to profit, you know what I mean? So I'm still waiting for that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? But, like, my thing is, I'm just, you know, this is no frills. I'm going to keep it 100.
Keep it, keep that shit a stack, man. Come on, baby.
That's what we do.
Let's keep it 100 here, man.
The reason why I keep going, even though I keep losing money, right, is because two things. I don't want to quit, you know what I mean? Because I feel like I did all this, like, I gotta keep going no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Like, there'll be times where I do an event and a lot of people wasn't happy, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, you go through these trials and tribulations,
the
you know what I'm saying?
only time you fail is when you give up.
Exactly, and that's what I think. I didn't want to give up. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to keep trying to get better at it. The second reason was because I would hate it for me to stop and then somebody else does it off of
after you don't warm up the slot machine. You warmed up the slot machine and somebody else hit the jackpot.
That's true.
Fuck yeah,
exactly.
That shit is That's ass.
I respect that.
I know. That's ass, bro.
That shit.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's real shit.
Don't warm that shit up with somebody else.
Fuck that. That's real shit.
Once you leave that slot machine, somebody pick it up and then
because real shit. Yeah, like no matter what reason this shit like happened and everything like that, that's what happened to Triforce. He warmed up the slot machine with the whole East Coast FGC
I like
and
that. That's true. I like that.
and
I like that.
with the teams and making success like that, and then other teams started coming in with sponsorship, recruiting players, and it blew up from there.
All right,
I'm glad you said that because I said that too.
You did.
Yeah.
We had that talking.
I'm not saying like
what was it, final round? No, we had that talking final round. No, it was in New York, not for sure.
Not saying like Triforce, didn't make a few mistakes, but bottom line is Empire pretty much like started and paved the way for the teams, and then the rest of the teams came in and reaped the benefits.
But what's sad is that we thought it was crazy. Like, we thought the way he was doing it.
Exactly.
We was all like, me too. Like, I'm going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it was Team Pi versus EMP a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I wasn't bashing him personally, but just saying, I didn't like his methods, thinking that, you could have a house and y'all not work. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. Thinking that it's okay. Like, but now that's the move. You know what I'm saying? You don't see it much in the FGC, but you see it like League of Legends or, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I always seen the man as a visionary. Like, he's a visionary.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a dream and he was going for it. He worked hard for it. You know what I'm saying? For him and his team.
Yeah.
But at the time, I was just, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't see that was going to be what it is. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So shouts to Triforce.
You know what? Just to clear, so this is the thing about Triforce, right? Just give him a quick shout out. So, I used to play shooters before I even jumped into Marvel 2. I mean, I used to play UT99. So I already knew about the esports kind of thing. It wasn't even called esports at the time.
No, it wasn't.
Like, it really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Nobody thought that it could be a sport, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously you're not doing nothing too physical. You ain't dunking or you ain't swinging a bat, you know what I'm saying? Kicking a soccer ball. It was crazy. We didn't have that title back in the day, you know what I mean? Or at least I wasn't paying attention to it, you know what I mean? That if it was there. But when I remember when Triforce was talking about it, I knew about it because I remember, what game was that? It was Quake, was it? I think it was Quake. This is when, you remember Fatality?
Yeah, He was known the number one,
So
Quake
he got big just going to tournaments in motherfuckers' basements.
Yeah.
And people heard about it. You know what I'm saying? The LAN tournaments and shit. And then that's when it started getting picked up from like big companies who do shit like that, like MLG and stuff like that. I don't know if MLG did Quake, but there was tournaments out there that actually picked it up and was pumping some money in it. So I was like, wow, I already knew about shit like that. And I'm saying, so coming into the FGC, when I see, coming in from the hole in the wall, I always had it in the back of my mind, like, man, can this really get to this point as the shooters? You know what I'm saying? And then Triforce always said, he was like, yo, bro, like, this is gonna get there. We just gotta wait till it pops. You know what I mean? He always knew, like, literally the way that you see the FGC now, he always knew it was gonna end up that way. I'm talking about from the sponsors to the visibility to the events to the exhibitions. Like, he really knew that this shit was gonna pop. You know what I mean? And that was actually one of the reasons I was on the MP. Besides that, I was with the family, of course. You know what I'm saying? But I already knew that it could have been profitable. You know what I mean? Obviously, there was some certain methods, like you said, that it wasn't really in his favor, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we can't take away nothing from the man because he actually knew this was gonna pop, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm not even gonna trip, and I'm not even gonna front when I say this, like, literally, me being an EMP coming up and knowing the value of my IP is what got me ready to do what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong for me to admit that because at the end of the day, I'm all about knowledge, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to stuff, just bringing myself up and bringing my well-being up and bringing my IP up. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So when I see myself now, what I'm doing now, and I look back in the day when we was talking about, I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually in the forefront of, propelling the FGC moving forward. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy, you know what I mean? Looking back now, years later, that we actually in this position, and he said that this is going to be like how it was. So big ups to Triforce for sure. That's real shit.
All right. We'll continue warming up the slot machine, letting other people hit the jackpot.
Yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I just couldn't quit no matter what. It's easy for people to criticize, you know what I'm saying? Especially
100%.
when they don't own their own business or they don't run a business, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always seen it like, me doing this is my baby, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, they calling your baby ugly. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, like, that's how I always seen it, you know what I mean? So, like, all I could do is just kind of go harder, try to, you know what I mean? Within my means, obviously, right? Because you could only do but so much, you know what I'm saying? And now that we got a lot of tournaments that we can admire, you know what I'm saying? I could keep it 100 and saying, like, CEO, Combo Breaker, Evo, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the stars right there. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I see it, So I always try to see if I could get New York to be at that level, you know what I mean? Right. Obviously, I gotta walk before I crawl, and that's where we are now.
Boss.
So but that's pretty much what it is. I mean, it's always about money at the end of the day. People want to get paid. People want to, they got to live. They got their own thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, there's a lot of times where I can say, all right, somebody wants to do something for $200. At the end of the event, they got paid more than me. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people getting paid more than me because, I still got to use my check to, pay people back. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like my work check to pay people back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but...
And it's crazy to piggyback on something that you said, like, it's easy to criticize. So, and the funny thing about perception, and it's so ironic, and it's something that I love and dislike at the same time, is that you can have the perception of being great and you suck. And you can have the perception of being bad and you're great. So, you know what I mean? So, like, you wouldn't know if you're people wouldn't know that, you work so hard, you work as hard as you do. They'll just look at, like, what's going on and say, oh, damn, this event's not up to par. It's not where it's supposed to be. Oh, this, that. He's this, that.
Or it's not this event. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's not like this event, so this is trash. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
But the perception is, like, you don't know what goes into that. Then, like, there could be a great tournament and the TO's not so good. Not saying that exists, but it can happen. But he just happens to have, like, a great crew that carries him. You know what I mean? And it's not so much the leadership, it's more the crew that carries. So, like, that's the funny thing about perception. But, like, I'm glad that, we have this platform where we keep it a buck. We keep it real. This is no frills, you know what I mean? So,
no silicone over here, B.
No silicone.
Yeah, like so I'm
shit, man.
I'm glad that we can have you on
silicone
here.
over here.
Thank you.
And
Not knocking anybody that rocks silicone. I'm just saying.
and we can tell the people, like, listen, this man works hard. A lot goes into running a major in New York, especially starting from nothing. This man ain't rich. I'm not rich. Y'all just ain't rich.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, we're not computer programmers coming in here, like, with all the resources and abilities to be able to just do things on a whim and just, like, boom, boom, boom.
Listen, just to piggyback on what you're saying.
In NYC, it's a fucking grind.
Yeah.
And that's what the fuck we do. We grind, you know what I mean?
Bring it in.
And it's right back to what I was saying, that we go through the struggle, and that's why I think the best comes out of New York, because...
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like, look, in order to grow New York City to where it needs to be, I feel like we don't need to worry about... I mean, obviously worry about the money, but what's most important is the sweat equity, man.
Yeah.
The sweat equity is what really gets us to that point where we can be comfortable and actually make those deals and stuff like that. And obviously, we're in New York City. The big thing about New York City is that esports ain't big over here. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's basically my job right now, is to bring that established over here. You know what I'm saying? That's actually one of my goals, is to bring New York to the point where gaming is very acceptable here in New York City. Because obviously, we got California. California is very heavily with the gaming. Shout out to Cali. I've seen big things from a lot of people. They grew up in the FGC. They end up over there and they got big jobs. Hell, they're being manager positions. You know what I'm saying? Running shit. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, like, Justin Wong, for example, like, obviously we know his cred.
Yeah.
He went over there, did his thing, and ended up working for NVIDIA for a minute before he actually said, you know what, I'm going to be my own boss. So, like, there's opportunities out there, no doubt.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
Listen, I lived out there for 3 months. I actually had opportunities on the table. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, things didn't really work out for me on a mental standpoint. You know what I'm saying? That's why I came back. You know what I mean? And it actually worked out for me. So I feel like it was a sign. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. But what I'm trying to say is...
it's because a lot of that, too, is because over here we have authenticity. No matter what, you know what I mean? Like, we're New Yorkers at heart. So we're going to always be who we are, and that's going to be our greatest strength as a whole on this side of the community, is that what you see is what you get with us. You know what I mean? It's nothing fake. We are who we are. Like, the whole hype came from over here.
It is what it is.
It branched out over there.
I mean, look, like, see, me, I have a responsibility to really represent New York City. You know what I'm saying? Not only on the gaming side. I mean, I did my gaming thing for like about 14 years before I took that break, and then really just push it in terms of just putting that energy out and let people know what's going on in New York. You know what I'm saying? Let me just give you an insider of how people want to change how you are in terms of how you represent yourself. In terms of commentary, I'm gonna talk commentary, right? So for people that don't know, I'm a shooter person at heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows before I even... Oh, yeah. So that was close to me. Yeah. Know that I was a shooter before I actually started playing fighting games. You know what I'm saying? I played Unreal Tournament 99 and had a great scene and all that. Boom. But obviously coming up, like remember 08, I took that break. I just played COD, nothing but COD game battles, right? When I got to the point where I got comfortable with commentary, obviously I did fighting games, but I always wanted to return to my first love, which was shooters. So obviously, in terms of the competing side, I did compete. You know what I'm saying? I did some WCG joints. I got like top 16, top 8 with my teams and shit like that. But we never really won because that's actually a reason why I came to the FGC, because since it's a one-on-one thing, you only rely on yourself.
Yeah.
When it came to shooters, I had to rely on 3 other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And those 3 other people didn't have that same hunger as me. You know what I'm saying? There could be just that one man out that just wasn't as hungry as everybody else, and that's it, your shit just collide. And I'm not with that replacement shit. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna grow that relationship with you to really be that teammate, I'm gonna grow that relationship with you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I actually wanted to do shooters just to have it nice on my resume. Like, yo, I did fighting games, I did shooters, because I'm a hype man. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I could commentate anything on an analytical level, but I'm the funny guy. That's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? I can get on the analytical side, but if somebody's with me that's analytical, I'll let them handle that. And I'll get my analysis in there from time to time, but that's not my job at the end of the day. But I can do that. People have seen it. I can do that, right? So I remember, it's actually pretty recent. So the new Call of Duty is coming out. It's the remake. It's like a soft remake of a COD 4. And I already had a couple of people hit me up talking about commentating shooters, right? But they literally off the rails like, yeah, we gotta change you up a little bit. You're too loose. When I heard that, I'm like, damn, it's like, okay, what are you trying to say? Like, you think I can't just adapt to this and add my flavor? Like, what you scared of? You know what I'm saying? So when I heard that, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna fall back. You know what I'm saying? Because I see what y'all trying to do. You know what I mean? And I don't disrespect they hustle. You know what I mean? They trying to, have that image for them. You know what I'm saying? But when they told me that, I was just like, this is real shit. Like, I remember COD actually wanted me involved in some. You know what I'm saying? And then when they told me that, I was just like, I'm not ready to change that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just touching up on what you're saying when it comes to authenticity.
Yep.
I'm not trying to change how I am. I feel like I'm golden just being myself. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't want nobody to change me. Obviously, I've done gigs like, for example, for like Red Bull, for Geico. Obviously, they got their guidelines, but they never hit me with some shit where it's like, yo, man, you got to change completely. No, I just can't say certain shit. For example, I always say bus ass, right? But then I change it on the esports, man. I say gluteus maximus. You know what I'm saying? It's just there's always ways to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm not gonna change. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's little things like that turn me off to actually go somewhere else. Like, I've actually had people like the one scene that hit me up that welcomed me with open arms. It was Tekken, or it's 2 scenes. It was Tekken and Smash Brothers. It was like, yo, man, all you gotta do is be yourself. But the thing about me is I don't like eating off of people's grind. Like, there's people that have been hustling for years to get those positions, and all of a sudden, because I have that name, I could just come and take your spot.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't disrespect the culture like that. You know what I'm
Shouts
saying?
to you for that, man.
Yeah, that's love. Like, they wanted me and Leech Chung on Tekken, and they wanted me on Smash. And I was just like, you know what? I can't do that. I'm sorry. There's other people that's been here before me, blood, sweat, and tears.
Man, that's respect, man.
I'm not gonna be that guy.
See, that's why you my road, though. That's why you one of my groomsmen.
That's what's up,
That's
man.
real
That's
shit.
what's up.
I am your groomsman. I am your groomsman. Yes, I take pride in that shit. Yes. But that's just real shit, man. I can't sell myself short. You know what I'm saying? So I hear you when you talk about authenticity. You know what I'm saying? So that's real shit.
So let's talk about this the new up and coming Defender North tournament.
Yes.
Defender North, New York City. Finally, man.
Finally.
Got to bring it back to Manhattan.
Manhattan, though. Manhattan, though. That's crazy. Money making Manhattan.
And not only Manhattan, the best place you could put it, right across the street from
the Madison Square
The legendary.
So
Madison Square Garden.
Hey, yo, MSG, if y'all ever watched the No Frillz podcast, man, just highlight all the beautiful people in New York. We would love to do a big tournament out there, man.
Yeah. That's my dream.
Oh,
that's one of my dreams.
Yeah, that's a dream.
That's one of my dreams.
MSG?
Oh, yeah.
Especially Mobile 2, though.
Oh, yeah. So,
especially Mobile 2, though. That's just dream, you know what I mean? But you know what? It's a reach, but it's not something that's unreachable. I mean, hopefully, when esports get to that point.
Yeah.
Man, I don't even like categorizing FGC in the esports, man. I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
It's kind of like
it's
a
its
league
own
of its
thing.
own. Yeah, I believe that.
Like,
I mean, and when you was talking about that too, the difference between playing with a team versus playing by yourself, like that's why I respect fighting games so much, because I don't want to I mean, this is me being biased. I just feel like I like doing things that's difficult. I like playing difficult games. You know what I'm saying? Any game I played on the hardest level. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like dived into fighting games so much too because it's difficult. Like you playing by yourself. You don't have a team that could possibly carry you. You know what I'm saying? Like you really got to pull it out there yourself, or you're gonna get destroyed. It's you know what I'm saying? It's one of those two things.
Yeah.
So, I've always respected the fighting game scene because of that. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely a league in its own, and I think that a lot of companies and other people are starting to see that now. You know, but then there's also the people that choose like. I don't want to, again, me being biased, feel like it's an easier route, you know. It's their preference, you know what I mean? But they play those other games, those other competitive games where you could have a team carry you, or it's a simple way to get in, or it's not technical, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But, you know, me, like, I'm always into, like, I push whoever is into fighting games and knowing that it's difficult, you know what I'm saying? Trying to help them get better and go harder, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, yeah, New York City, 3-day event, you know what I'm saying?
Across street from Madison Square Garden. So
Yeah.
what's the actual venue name?
The New Yorker Hotel.
The New Yorker Hotel.
Right across the street from
The
MSG.
New Yorker Hotel.
The New Yorker Hotel. So, you know, it was really shouts out to Andromeda Consultants.
I love TikTok Dino over there too. It's
Oh,
on
yeah?
34th
Oh, yeah?
and 8th Ave. Yeah.
It's actually attached to it. I don't know if you know that.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, I know.
It's attached to it. So that's going to be there 24 hours.
That's where we went. Pardon me. That's where we went with TiVo. Yeah. Remember when we came after Next Level one day? We went to that diner on 34th.
Oh, okay, yeah,
That's the TikTok. Yeah.
They
They got them Granny Smith pancakes. Woof.
They got that old school look to it.
Man, you know what's crazy? And that's when I was on my diet, man. That diet sucked, bro. Like, I remember we went to the diner, there was so many good foods there, and all I did was freaking omelets. Motherfuckers eating burgers in front of me, pancakes. I'm there with omelets is fire, but like, fuck, man.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
You wanted something else on the side. I feel
hell
you.
yeah.
Yeah. I would have definitely had a
I'm
French
a big
toast.
motherfucker at heart. Let's be real here, man.
Yeah.
I'll eat a ton of plátanos if I have to. Be if I could, and I'll gain the weight. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it. I'll eat a ton of plátanos. But
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man.
New Yorker Hotel. Okay.
New Yorker
continue.
Hotel.
So what's the dates?
July 19th to the 21st, so it's next month. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man. We
saying?
close.
So,
We close.
Yeah, man. Got a lot of big things going on. We got, a few websites, defendernorth.com, /DTN 2019. Shouts to SmashEG because, a lot of people, to me, they like the unsung heroes. You know what I'm saying? They make a lot of stuff easier when it comes to logistical standpoint for a TO. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh yeah.
Hell
It's kind
yeah.
of like an all-in-one stop shop.
Yeah.
Shouts to Aiden.
I know Big got something to do with SmashEG as well. You know what
Yes,
I'm
he
saying?
handles all the circuits for them.
Yeah,
He does
yeah,
some
yeah,
other
yeah.
stuff too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah, man, just trying to go hard or go home, man. That's really all you got to do. You know what I mean? New York City. Of course, that price comes with it. You know what I mean? But I appreciate the support that I've received so far. New York is riding with me 100%.
You
know
deserve
what I mean?
it.
Thank
yo,
you. Yeah.
guys, like, you're doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're doing it. You done
Look,
walking
listen.
the path. You're doing it. Guys, show love for hard work, blood, sweat, and tears,
Thank you,
authenticity.
thank
You know what I mean? Like
That's real shit.
everything that we represent as New Yorkers, as just No Frillz podcast, me, Yipes, like just our community or who we are, and like what the essence of us that help build and grow this community. Like you're witnessing this. So come show love, come have fun. You're gonna see us there. Matter of fact, we actually have a nice special surprise for you guys. No Frillz podcast is gonna be doing a live podcast on Friday.
For the first time ever. And you know what? And a lot of people in the
Thank you guys.
comments.
I want to thank you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
for
No,
that.
that's love. You know what? Thank you
Thank
because
you.
you're the one that had that idea first and foremost. We wasn't even really thinking about it. Like, honestly, we always thought about going live. We see it in the comments. They're like, yo, man, like, when y'all gonna go live? I seen it on the Twitter, on the Instagram. Like, when they mean live, like, they literally want us to travel wherever they at and just do a No Frillz podcast.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
we are going live.
Yeah, like, so obviously, little by little, obviously, we starting right here in Levels Recordings. You know what I mean? And then obviously moving forward, we want to do it on the road because I would love a change of scenery. You know what I'm saying? And I would love love to connect to the people with the people live.
Absolutely.
So you know what I mean? It's love that DTN is giving us that platform, which will be going down on Friday between 4 to 6. I mean,
4
we're
to
still
6.
working the
4 and
kinks.
6. 4 and
We
6.
still
4 and 6.
4 to 6. Like, we still working the kinks, but guarantee's going to be between 4 to 6.
Guys,
you know
you have to be in attendance if you want to witness this.
Yeah.
This is not going to be a stream thing. This is going to have a certain level of exclusivity. So you have to be in attendance. And we have a nice promo code for you to use. It's going to be no frills.
Yes.
With a Z, please. When y'all say frills, it's with a Z at the end. No frills. And then there's a little special bonus behind this as well. If you're there live, if you use the code no frills, it's SmashGG, right?
Yes,
SmashGG?
yes.
If you use the code at SmashGG, no frills, you can actually ask us questions live and we're gonna answer. Just throw whatever it is to us.
It's gonna be
I hope it's some good ones.
We're gonna limit it to 10 people though. 10 people. So you will get to come on stage, talk to us, interact with us, chop it up, ask your question. We might roast you, we might not. It's no frills. You know what I mean? But it's definitely gonna be a great experience. You want to be a part of it, especially if you live here in New York City. If you live here in New York City and not a part of this, I don't know what you're doing.
Right.
So yes,
You know what I
please,
mean?
please. The code is gonna go up soon. Obviously, use no frills. Obviously, it's for the registration for DTN, and pretty much that gives you exclusivity to come and actually enjoy the show in person. Obviously, we're gonna pick 10 people. You said 10 people gonna pick? Live. It's gonna be live. There's ain't gonna be no streams, no nothing. You're gonna get the no frills literally with no frills. no editing, no nothing. You're gonna see us live at DTN 2019. So please.
And the best part is that they get $10 off.
Oh,
Look at that. Look at that. The added bonus.
And you get an added bonus.
The added bonus.
Show the love, show the support.
So yeah, we'll put it on for spectators too. So for spectators or competitors, they get that
spectators, competitors.
If they use the code no frills.
Listen, if I'm picturing how I want to picture, I want to see that shit as a live house. Y'all come and relax and just talk to us because it's just the homies in the couch shooting the shit. So
yeah,
that's literally what it is. Obviously, we're gonna have some guests there as well, live right then and there. Shit. A live fan there that used the promo code might be a guest. Who knows? We fucking random like that. So if y'all want to see it happen, please, Andy, plug it in. Let people know when it's going to go down.
Yeah, obviously. Man. July 19th to the 21st. DefenderNorth.com. Or you can go to smash.gg/DTN 2019. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a dope event, man. We always got the killers as usual. That's nothing new. You know what I mean? New York has nothing but killers, you know what I'm saying? Every year I always get excited when it's this time because I'm like, yo, I look at the people registering and I'm like, yo, these dudes from New York, like they don't even know about them, yo. And they gonna, you're gonna have somebody from Cali, you know what I'm saying?
They're gonna be like, yo, who's that?
Yo, he might get.
That's Johnny Pencil Pusher 451. He fucking
plays.
Nice.
He plays.
Johnny Pencil Pusher, he be fucking me. He take my points all the time. I hear that. Man. And when I say Johnny Pencil Pusher, it's basically there's a lot of killers that's not known. That's basically. I don't want people to be like in the freaking comments. Where you trying to disrespect her? I don't want to hear that shit, man. Know what I'm saying? Yo, y'all been real soft on the comments, dogs. From the audio, from all that. Like, yo, cut us some fucking slack. Cut us some slack. We showing love out here, baby. But you know what? I respect the constructive criticism because we actually do be reading and we do be, you know what I'm saying, on it. So, especially the laugh tracks. Right. Rest in peace.
So, just before we wrap up, though, I have a random, interesting question that I want to ask.
You know what's crazy? So funny. I'm going to let you rock. I was going to ask you about the foot fetish, but you bring it up.
Go ahead.
You fucked it up. No,
wait. All right, before I even get to my question, origin of your name.
Yeah,
CitiOfBrass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spit.
Okay. All right. All right. So, CitiOfBrass is a card game. I mean, sorry, it's a card from a game called Magic the Gathering. Okay. That was like the first thing I ever did competitively, going to tournaments. I started when I was like 14. This was like 94. So it was like Magic came, it was 2 years out. You know what I mean? Again, me being in shit that was difficult. You know what I mean? That was a difficult game. Matter of fact, they just like rated it like one of the most difficult games, whatever. Anyway, I fast forward 2 years later, I was 16. You know, I really didn't care much about it. I needed bread. I forgot what it was, but I went to a store, the store that I always go to, and I had these cards. You can get a set of 4. You know, that's all you can have in the deck, right? Okay. So I have 4 cards, CitiOfBrass. At the time, they must have been worth like, I don't know, like $20 each. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know this because, you know, I ain't doing my research, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I go to this dude, like, yo, you want to buy these cards? Like, yeah, I want to buy them because it was hot at the time. He was like, I'll give you, it sounded like he was going to say $10, right? or like 14 or something. I don't know, but it was like a teen number. You know what I'm saying? But the store guy, he was like, no, hold on. Let me, like, cause he must be cool with the dude. You know what I mean? Like, yo, let me take over. So he's like, I'll give you $4 for these. And I didn't know. I'm like, all right, cool, yeah. So I got $16 for him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So me learning later on, I was tight. You know what I'm saying? But I used that name as a reminder to never get played like that again.
Oh, that's fucking bars,
So that's
balas,
why-
penitentiary.
So,
Penitentiary
you know what I'm saying?
bar.
Like, anytime anybody, and this is just a general note, like, it goes into other things, but I just don't like to get played. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And one of the things that's actually, this is no frills, so I can just speak it into the air. One of the
Talk
things
to 'em.
that get to me lately that's been happening is that suddenly I have problems with people, but everybody knows it but me.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
It's one of those.
So it's like,
One of those.
if you got a problem with me, how come I don't know it?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's so soft.
And it's crazy because you don't come off as confrontational
Nah,
or
nah,
it
unapproachable.
wouldn't even be nothing like that either. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it'll
but
be something like
just,
something like a misunderstanding. But had you spoken to me, I'd be able to, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It'll be something crazy, and it's like I'm hearing it from everybody else, but the person that
I
You know what I
hate
mean?
that.
Like-
I hate that.
that's so soft because it's like you afraid of me or something. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like that's so soft to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to say another word, but you know what I mean?
Is it pussy?
Speaking?
Yeah.
We're supposed to- yeah. No
Oh,
frills.
okay.
Is the word pussy?
Yeah, it's some pussy shit, man.
Yeah.
And if y'all hit me in the comments about, man, that pussy sounds so raunchy, I'm gonna be fucking mad at you, dog. Yeah, I'm gonna be serious, man. Don't even troll me, for real. Don't even troll me. But anyway.
But yeah, so anyway, that's why I got the name. I made it stick to me because, like I said, that's what it was. You know what I mean? I wanted that to be a reminder. So that's what that means for me. You know what I mean? That's why.
You know what's
that's why I
crazy?
got that name.
The assumption I had for City of Brass. So me, I fuck with the
Because that's
buzz.
a long name. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like,
That is a long ass
That's a
name.
long ass name.
I fuck with the names because it was always Andy, City of Brass. Like, it was kind of epic when you really like say it to yourself. I'm like, City of Brass. Does he mean he got brass nuts? You got brass what? Like, what is it? What's so brass about you, City? You know what I'm saying?
that's
I
not
don't know
where
what
it
you're
came
talking
from.
about.
Nah, that's not
But
where it came
when I seen it, I literally was scrolling down on my Facebook, and then you said, "Yeah, I got my name," because somebody asked you, on the comments. That was literally, you know how you scroll down Facebook and you see that one comment, "Hey, where did you get your name?" And I literally clicked, and I'm like, Magic the Gathering. What the fuck? Like, that was random as shit. You know what I'm saying?
Why am I
Is that
bringing
called
it
at
into
least
everywhere?
OD?
It kind of
What is it called? Yeah, what does it do? What does it do?
It's it pretty so it's Magic the Gathering. You use lands like magic points, right? You think of it the same way, right? So, but they have different types of spells that you could use with that mana, right? Like, so different mana points. So, City of Brass though lets you use it in any kind of thing, but you just take 1 damage. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it gives you a mana point of any color, but you take a damage. So that's what it was. That's what it was. So again, it was really just because it was that card that I got played on. That's the only reason why. And that's a long ass
And it's
name. You know what I'm
stuck.
saying?
It is.
It could
That
have
shit
been
is dope,
something
though,
like
because
it could have been some shit like Butterfly Effect, and that means my name would have had to been Butterfly Effect because that's the card I got
Andy,
played on.
I
You
would
know what I'm
have
saying?
never called you that, bro. I'm just letting you, whatever name you had before that, it ain't better than City of Brass. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, before that, on Shuriken days, I named because I didn't know.
Once again, we ain't good. Just
correct your
speed
husband.
past that.
Correct your husband.
Shuriken.
I hope you listen to the footage, and then when you hear, I know when you're gonna hear, be like, oh yeah, you're gonna be that guy. You're gonna be like, oh yeah.
Shuriken. SHAROOKEN.
So we talking
Shuriken.
So we talking Shuriken, or we talking
Shuriken.
shooting ninja stars, Shinobi, Shuriken, the bonus stage.
That's a shuriken, right? That's what that is. A
Shuriken.
Oh, what?
Look, man,
He said a shuriken.
Yo, y'all wild, yo.
Shuriken.
No,
My man,
watch the
yo,
footage,
my
man.
man is skipping syllables. He said that's a shuriken. Yo, that's that. Oh,
listen, man. We're gonna close this episode out.
Wait. I got the random question for you guys.
Oh,
I really want to know. All right, let me get Shuriken and Shirkin out my head. Shirkin. Oh my gosh, it reminds me of flirking. All right, so this ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but I'm just really curious because yes, you're in the group chat, but you be on mute a lot because we do be talking a lot.
Yeah,
so.
I ain't trying to hit bling bling every 1,000 seconds.
Now we going. So I asked this question, right, and there's no wrong answer, and y'all can think about it, so y'all can chime in. So.
Oh shit!
At this current, it's not crazy.
It's not crazy. Oh,
so I'm gonna ask you first, and you answer to it. Right now, right? If someone said, "I'll give you $1 million," or you can flip a coin for $100 million. Ooh. What are you gonna take?
$1 million.
So you're gonna just take them in risk free.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Honestly, my first thought is I could think of all the things I could do with that $1 million, and I don't want to risk. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking of my family. You know what I mean? Like,
but there's no risk though. It's something you didn't have already,
right? And it's automatic. So the first thing I'm thinking, all these bills.
Okay.
I could soup up DT. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the first thing I'm thinking of.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it would eat me up if I did that flip, and it was. You know what I mean? I don't get nothing, right?
Right.
So. That's why I would definitely have to take that. I'm sorry. I would have to do it. Because $1 million, I could flip it to something else. You know what I mean? Possibly. You know what I mean? Like, you can take that risk or possibly flip it.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Yeah, I got you. Damn, God. Well, knowing how I came up in FGC, I was definitely flipping coins from the beginning of the match.
Does that mean random shit?
MSP.
Does that mean random shit?
No. I'm gonna just throw names out there.
It's a coin toss.
Shout outs to Josh Wickfall, Isaac Graham, Chris Schmidt. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Josh
they
live
live for
yesterday,
that.
matter of fact.
MSP is such a coin flip in the beginning.
Yeah, all right,
one gets wrong, and they lose.
All right,
they both do the same thing to each other off rip.
Let's go down.
I'm like, how y'all want to live that life?
All right, let's go down. Hey, motherfuckers is killing me, man.
Yo.
Motherfuckers just kill. All right, so listen. All right, so let's go down the line. So for $1 million, this is tax free.
Tax free.
Oh, that's all you had to say. Damn, all right, that's different. I thought I was gonna get taxed. That was literally the one thing that was in my head, bro. Was getting taxed. I ain't gonna hold you. All right, there's two ways I can play with this. Obviously, if I take the $1 million, obviously I take care of my immediate family for sure. Get them situated. And I'm very knowledgeable when it comes to saving money and knowing what I can invest with my money. So $1 million can do a lot for me. Tax free, that could do a lot for me. For sure. Me and my team, BTM, of course, you know what I'm saying? I could do a lot of shit with the family with that. You know what I mean? But knowing my greedy ass, man, I think I'm gonna flip that coin, G, because listen.
Really?
$1 million could be going. Obviously, you could do a lot with $1 million. You can invest. You could be safe with it, for sure. You could be safe with it. But coming from my background, I'm gonna flip that coin, B. So that's $100 million. You said that's tax free?
Tax free, $100 million.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip that coin. And you know what though? Like, let's say if I called tails and it went head, man, that's just gonna be the most warmest feeling I probably ever felt in my life. Because when you make a bad decision, you feel warmth. There's something about warmth when you fuck up, right? You feel it. Like, you feel the fuck up. It's warmth.
What you calling?
Tails.
Congratulations, you're a $100 million man. Look at that. See, now, look.
Nah, I'm salty.
Exactly.
Nah, I'm salty.
Exactly.
Nah, I'm salty.
Exactly.
Because had I known he was nice like that, you know what I'm saying? I would have been like, yo,
nice, that's a 50-50.
I'm calling what he call it. I don't know. It look like 60-40 now. It look like 60-40
I mean, you know what?
now.
I did so well in my career in the beginning of the match, you might as well call it a 60-40.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Confidence got a lot to do with it too. So
I look at it realistic. Like, obviously, I could be safe with the money, but if I get $100 million, there's so much shit I could do, man. I could bathe in that money. This man's talking about it's tax free. I'm gonna swim in that shit. I'm gonna look like Scrooge McDuck in the motherfucking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
You know, it's crazy. That's crazy. This is random, but Scrooge McDuck used to jump from high heights into coins. I never.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, I thought the man. And he going there splashing coins.
No,
swimming.
No. But all right. He is a duck. so their bones are more malleable.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I was trying to see if y'all was gonna buy it. Get shit.
Get the fuck out of here, man. That's the same shit when I said about rats. Remember what I said about rats? I was like, yeah, these guys fucking eat their food and they keep the food in their mouth. Man, I was lying my ass off, boy. Man, fuck out of here.
But did he forfeit it though? Did he forfeit?
He was like, man, why you know about rats so much? I'm like,
You know why? All right, look. You know why? Because I fucking hate rats.
Oh, so you didn't even give a shit?
They're the most nasty things in the world.
Eddie, yo, check this out, right?
Yo, so me and rats.
There was this spot in Queens. Right?
Done.
So this is like when Marvel 2 was back on the come up. It was the revival. We used to go to this spot. It was called the Basement. Shout out to the Basement.
I'm gonna tell you my fear after. But go ahead.
I got you. So, you got a fear? Cool. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. I like that. All right. So listen. So I knew he always had. This is my road dog. I know a lot about the man. Right? I always knew he hated rats, but I never seen it in person. Right. Gosh. So when we go to the basement, usually we gotta wait in the front. To get in. Sometimes people are just coming in for work to open it up, to get us in, whatever the case is, right? So we waiting on the side, and obviously, it's a building. So on the side, that's there's always that gate where you just go in and you throw your garbage in and shit. You know what I'm saying? The hood gates. You know what I'm talking about. I remember the shit just started just shaking. The bag. This shit was like, and my man Chris said,
yo, he just shook right now.
My man Chris
this is nasty.
And mind you, we mid conversation, so Chris is like, yeah, so you know what? So such and such and such and such. And then he just goes, yo, what the fuck was that? Man, what the fuck was that? Just bags rustling and shit.
I'm like, y'all niggas don't hear that shit?
And I'm like, what are you talking about? And mind you, this is regular shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not scared of rats. And I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So I'm regular shit to me. I'm just hearing the shit tussling and whatever.
I'm straight bitch.
No, it's real shit. It's real shit. So the bags tussle and shit is literally 2 rats wrestling in there. And then I guess they come out to premiere the wrestling match to the people. Right?
To premiere it.
When the rats came out, Chris said, oh! He literally went like this. He went, oh! And I'm just there like, it's normal shit to me. I'm looking at the rats and I'm like,
That's thinking like, do they got a gun or some shit? Like the reason
might as well. I thought it was a gun, but he literally went, oh, like that, and I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you, Chris? I thought it was some other shit, like his car got hit, or like he saw like somebody stealing his car. No, it was 2 rats wrestling, and he was like, oh, nah, I'm done. This motherfucker ran down the block.
Damn.
He's like, no, I'm done. He's like, I'm done. And then he went to the store. That was the OS. He was like, yo, I'm going to the store. I'm done. I was just there like, damn. And it's crazy. I always knew, but I never experienced it. So when I seen it, I'm like, wow, he really hate them rats.
Yo, them shits is disgusting, bro. Oh, gosh, I hate a rat. Oh, I could do bugs, freaking spiders, snakes, whatever. Rat, done.
You literally
what
went,
if it was a mouse?
I don't like mice either.
Okay.
But I mean, the mice, I was like, yo, this shit out of here. But a rat, I'm not going near it. If there's a rat in the corner and it's running from me, we gotta stand up because I'm keeping my distance. Straight realistic, I am dousing when it comes to rats. Done.
But I got the same fear though, but not with rats though. I'm not afraid of rats, snakes, spiders, none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Afraid of? Not feet.
Not feet. I'm afraid of feet.
No.
Fuck that. I'm gonna say that.
Not feet.
Just so I could, yeah. But yo, and I think it's been passed down, you know what I'm saying, with my family, because they got that fear too, yo. But them big cockroaches.
Water bugs.
Yo.
I don't have a problem with those. Sometimes they fly. Sometimes they fly.
Them shits is so hideous.
Nah, that's crazy though. They are crazy.
Look.
And they fast.
This is me coming from the hood.
You can hit them a few times. Sometimes they don't die. Their exoskeleton is crazy.
They got no vertebrae.
Yeah.
They got no vertebrae. Yeah. That's what it is. Look, check this out. Check this out, right? Look, check this out, right? So look. This is funny, right? So it's funny that you say water bugs, right? You know how I always bump into a water bug in the hood, man, when I turn my lights on. let's say I pull up to the crib, boom, you know what I'm saying, whatever, I came from a tournament, whatever. It always happens in the summertime though. That's the thing. It always happens when it's summer, when it's humid. You always see just that one water bug. How they creep, maybe through the radiators, who the fuck knows? But literally, it's always a standoff. Like
I would die. I would die, B. That room is yours, B.
Listen.
Where that cockroach? That's that nigga's room now.
So check this out, right? I remember one time I came from Evo. I landed back nighttime. This was literally in 09. I came back in 09. It's crazy that I remember this. But my mom's sleeping, she's home, and I'm saying everybody's sleeping. I'm the only one, I come in at late night. I literally turn on the light, and you've been in my house, I'm saying? The first thing you see is that open space, right? Mm-hmm. So what you know about turn on the light, you know how they got the little curtain? Mm-hmm. So what you know about turn on the light, I said click, and that shit was right there on the curtain, right?
And he ain't move.
And I look at it, no, he ain't move. But I look at it, and it's a standoff. It hit with the cleanies with the like literally, it was like that. So
He
what's the
probably
first?
trying to see if you seen him.
No, I seen him. He's still. He knows up. So I don't know why water bus think they slick. Like they could just stay still. We ain't gonna see him. No, I see you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I fucking turn on the light, and mind you, I got my bag on me, right? So I got my bag on me, shit turn off, whatever, boom. So I see it, and mind you, I don't know why it was so epic. I look at it, I'm like literally it was like that for a while second. So I put the bag down real slow. So I'm looking, I'm like, oh shit, it ain't moving. So that's when, you're looking around for the sandal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mama sandals, they ain't around. So I take out the shoe. I'm gonna hit you with the fuck up though.
Oh.
So there used to be this vase. There used to be this vase on the table, right across from when you go in. So when I went for the swing, not only did the motherfucker fly off, right? I went for the swing, his reactions was crazy. Like, I literally went for the swing, boom. But before I even hit him, he moved already, right? Oh. So not only did I miss,
you're a brave soldier.
He flew around, and I clocked the vase, B. Oh. So I clocked the vase, but pling, click, click. Everybody woke up. My pop woke up, my mom woke up. Yo, que lo que está pasando aquí? And I'm just there like, hi guys. I've been gone for a while. So I was like, hi guys. And then I had to explain it, whatever, but they wasn't hearing that shit. You broke the vase, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
God.
But you brave, because I wouldn't even be able to kill it, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm like
I
you.
want nothing of mine.
Yo,
I want
listen.
nothing of mine touching that. Nah.
Back in the day, even if there was a freaking mouse trap, the sticky shit too, right?
Yeah.
So when a mouse get caught on that shit, it gotta linger around before it died.
It's trying to get out. It's trying to get out.
Trying to get off. Yo, my mom was like, all right, you gotta just pick up the trap. I was like, that's when I was younger. I was like, I can't. She said, what's wrong with you? I said, pick the trap or throw the trap in the garbage. And I get rid of the mouse. I said, I can't. I was like, I can't. I could not go near the freaking trap. Because when I go and I see this shit moving, I just paralyzed with fear.
Yeah, that's what happens to me, bro.
And I think that's why to this day I love cats so much because they keep me away. I am a cat lover.
Yeah.
I love cat. Yo, oh my gosh. When my cat, it was crazy because I had a cat recipe.
Cats.
No.
He don't got a cat.
No, not at the same time. But I had a cat. Her name was Kimba.
Okay.
So she used to when she used to get a mouse, she used to play with it.
He ain't got cats. He got bodyguards.
So you used to be like, yeah, fuck that shit.
No,
right?
but she used to play. I'm like, yo, just kill that shit. I'm like this. I'm on a freaking thing. No feet on the floor when there's a mouse. No feet on the floor.
That shit like.
I'm like, yeah. They be like this. They be pulling the shit. I'm like, yo, kill it. She got it in her mouth. She started walking in her mouth. No. I'm like, no. I'm like, no. Get rid of that shit. But then, she for some reason, she used to just drown them. She used to throw them in her water bowl and drown. Yeah.
That's gangster.
Yeah.
That's gangster.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually don't have no fears. I think my fear is failure, but I use that as a strength as well.
Okay.
Not even to be like dry. I don't have no fears.
Okay. So just before we go, let me tell y'all how I felt my answer. So I chose the million. I mean the 100 million.
Oh wow, I forgot about that shit.
I'll tell you why. For me, and like I said, there's no wrong answer here. Everybody's situation is gonna be different. So for me, $1 million is very feasible in my life. I feel like with who I am, the knowledge I have, my personality, I feel like I can obtain $1 million in a lot of different forms. I think $100 million is generational wealth. So I say if I get $100 million, my children's children are gonna be set. You know what I mean? And
for sure.
Oh, so you chose to flip the coin?
Yeah,
I'm flipping that shit. I'm flipping.
That's why you my motherfucking road.
I'm flipping. You know why? Because once I make the decision to flip the coin, I'm not gonna be sad with the result. But I'm always gonna wonder, what if I flip that coin?
And what if you got it?
Yeah, you know what I mean? And you only got one lifetime, you know what I mean? So
well shit, if I had the opportunity, you saw it live, I was $100 millionaire, B, real shit.
Yeah, he's from the flip.
I'm rich.
You know what I mean? Listen, we're gonna conclude this episode and leave a comment. Let us know what you would do. Would you choose the million? Would you choose 100 million? You can hit us on Twitter. This was no frills.
And give us the reason too. Give us the reason.
Yeah,
I don't want to
just hit a reason. We're gonna hit a reason. Man, you gotta give us some shout outs right before we go.
Yo, shouts out to the Team Pie, you know what I'm saying? Those are my brothers, you know what I mean? Love y'all. Shouts out to everybody that goes to events, you know what I mean? It's not, easy to run them, but you guys know that we do it for y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So shouts to all the FGC heads, or any community for that matter. But yeah, man, I just love my city, man. Shouts out to the fam, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. You can follow me on Twitter, CitiOfBrass, or follow Defender North's Twitter, Defender North. So yeah, man.
You know what? But yeah, just let us know everything that's going on with just give us the dates of the Defender North when it goes down, and obviously congratulations. Obviously, it's a CPT, so it's been going on.
Oh yeah,
for a while,
CPT,
so
yeah,
that's
5
love.
years strong, CPT.
Yeah.
July 19th to the 21st, we got a lot of killers registered right now. You know what I'm saying? Every year, I just want to thank all the supporters out there. Every year, we always break our numbers. We always get bigger and better. So I want to thank you guys for that. But yeah, man. So. We actually are PGR as well for Smash Brothers.
Okay.
We're Tekken World Tour Dojo.
Nice.
And yeah, a lot of stuff, man. We got 2 after party. Shout out to Sonic Boombox. They're doing the after party. Shouts out to Tacos with Attitude. They're doing the kickoff party on Friday. We also got a few sponsors out there. Shouts to the Hyro Group. My brother PJ always supporting me. We also are actually sponsored by the United States Air Force.
Nice.
Okay.
So,
nice. Shout out.
Colonel William
shouts out to
Guile.
them. Yeah, exactly.
Brushing. Nowadays, he's brushing his hair with hats on his head.
Yeah. Shouts to the Collector Cup. They support us as well for Defender North, and we're trying to iron out a few more before the event happens. So hopefully that irons out. Want to give a shout out to the people that inspired me to be where I am, like in the FGC. Mike Infinite, that got me started knowing about it.
Mike Williams.
The people I said.
Fuck Mike.
Yeah. So my 2 favorite competitors that I've ever known is Eddie Lee, as I said before, Combo Fiend.
Peter.
Because
I hear you.
They play who they want. They don't care where they at in the tier list.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? And I follow that every day. Matter of fact, shouts to Javis. He was like, yo, Andy, I already, there was a discussion, but he just said, yo, Andy, I know you like to nerf yourself as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Just because otherwise you wouldn't be interested in the game. You know what I mean? So he is right about that. Shouts to Javis on that. But, he's a lab technician, so, he probably figure shit like that out. But yeah, man. So yeah, thank you everybody for supporting the FGC. It's not just me, it's all of us. So I just want to thank you guys for making us grow. One of the things too that made me want to believe that New York would be the founding fathers of making the FGC grow is because New York City alone has 400 high schools, man.
Wow.
You know
what
what
a
I'm
fact. That's a Snapple fact right there.
I looked at this book that
holy shit.
my niece at the time, shouts to Leah. My niece, not my niece at the time. My niece at the time, she was looking for high school. She was doing applications for high school, and I looked at the book and I counted. It was like 400 or something high schools. I was
That's
like,
crazy.
In New York City alone, the 5 boroughs. So that's what made me drive. We gotta hit these high school kids because we gotta get the new shine. We gotta get the new native.
That's real shit.
We gotta have that. And then when I don't live in the city no more, but when I used to live in the city, I would get on a train and I would see these kids talking about League of Legends or Call of Duty, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But back in our day, we hear people talking about fighting games. So I wanted to be the one to help push that, drive people to get more of these kids to be into it so we can get the next Justin Wong. We can get the next Chris G. We can get the Eddie Lee. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's really what it is, man. And just so you guys know, too, and I do this every year. Everybody knows this. If you're a teen, you get in half off. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to try to gear y'all towards understanding that the FGC exists. And that really is the mission statement for Defender North.
No fake IDs, guys.
Yeah, no fake IDs, yes. Stop trying to be slick, man. Trying to...
You know what, though? You know what, though,
Cats
City?
coming in clean, shaved.
You be like, yeah, I'm 15. Yo, stop.
I'm like, come on, man, I can see the stuff. I see the shadow. You got the bumps, man.
So it's glad that you brought it up. We're gonna close this out, of course. But I always wanted to give back. That's actually me doing the No Frillz podcast is one way of giving back. You know what I'm saying? But I actually,
for real,
down the line, I actually want to do stuff when I'm in that position when I can actually make those moves. I actually want to go like visit like prisons and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that I know that games and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When you said high schools, that's when I started really like thinking about it. This is what reminded me. You know what I'm saying? Like I always want to do stuff with like high schools or like prisons. So, you know, hopefully, you know what I mean, God willing, I'm still alive and I'm still breathing, that I definitely could get that going. But you know what, Andy? Thank you so much.
Thank
City
you
of
for
Brass,
having
of
me,
course.
man.
No,
Thank
it's
you,
love,
man.
man. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Y'all already know
Thank
what time
you,
it is. No Frillz Podcast. Please follow us. Hit that sub button. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a beautiful thing. Well, that's episode 17.
Oh, yeah.
17
Yeah,
and
it's a lot
counting.
of
Thank you to the
episodes.
Warriors and the Monsters, of course, as always. We'll see you next time. Peace and love.
Peace.
Signing off.
Later.